Good ladies, evening and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope you are well. Wherever you are in the world, I hope it's a great day for you. Hope you're having an absolute fabulous. We are about to indulge in some oxygen not included. I'm hoping to do a little automating. Figure some things out, maybe. Who knows? Come what may, we'll find out. Last episode, we dug out a lot of obsidian in a hot area in a vacuum. Built temp shift plates with it. He set the temperature to 45 degrees. We bricked it off, checked it from the other side, where we have disassembled all the temp shift plates. And now Virgilia was worried about crops. Well, I shouldn't worry about crops if I were you. You don't have any. At least not yet. Breathability, food. Yes, well, they can stay, I guess. I guess we'll come back here and try and get into this place. Let's go back to the star map. Yeah, Fragilia is over here. Like a fridge. Subsurface ocean, slight mild peak like cosmic radiation. There's an iron volcano there. No meteor forecasts for this place. The tundra and an ocean. Let's go back to Lavini and allow the digging and building to commence. I think we'll drop this ladder as sedimentary, all the way down. That way we can kind of disassemble all the other ladders and get our obsidians out of them. A lot of obsidian all in here. Let's overwrite these ladders. These all obsidian as well? Yeah, all of this has got to be obsidian. God, I can't consider that drawing was terrible. I say every time I do one on YouTube. Okay. And then deconstruct all of these. Deconstruct all of that. And that should give us considerable obsidians for later on. We'll also have to do this one and this one, but yeah, they're projects for the future. Now, I'd like to come up here and say, what the heck did I do to this machine? Now, that number there should be on the 5. I'm going to make sure this is snipped. There is a piece going through the middle to reset them. I think when that reaches 9... Yeah. Then that has been reset to 10. And that one hasn't been tampered with. Okay. So when it reaches 10, it will trigger the next one. When that reaches 10, it triggers this. We just need to make this one. This one here. Not trigger that one, but it won't because we need that to be on a 5. 5, 3, 1, whatever that is. Yeah, that should be roughly what it was. So I shall put in a automation signal switch. Now, how are we going to get to it? put it on that line, but without... Yeah, we'll do that. Because when it's put in, it'll be on a 1. Right. It'll be on rather than off. Yeah, that's what. We'll set that to 5 and then we'll reconnect it. Get rid of it. Hopefully that'll be 531. Should be, I mean, I don't know. Close to what it was. Fine. Messed it up. My fault. Totally messed it up. Breaking up that bit so we can kind of make it square, this thing, this room, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I'm not sure if this transit tube is going to survive when we start getting rockets up here that are blasting a lot of heat out. So this is going to be where we need to continue. We need to continue up to... Yeah. We know that our petrol rockets can fit in this space, so we're good. Well, I've won this side and won this side. Before we put it in there, when we land it, we have to open this door, won't we? Get that going. There we go. It's opening. And we'll have to power up here and power some of these as well. So we will want 3 for this one, probably. I don't know where it's going to exactly line up. We take the platform and just roll it up with us. We might be able to get away with just those 2. I moved, didn't I? Move left or right. Yeah, we can get away with just those 2. So if we go to power, automation wire. Lead? No. Power, automation wire. Steel, yes. We'll go into the next door and come out. Okay. That'll do that one. And similar feet for this one. Make sure that one can... that one's going to need 3. 3 of these are going to have to open. Got that down there. Actually, this one's probably going to come along this way. Most likely. I'm not totally sure, but probably. I don't know exactly, but somewhere along these lines. Right, so that is all obsidian. That's all steel. Power wire will have to be... These will all have to be powered. So we will take conductive wire of steel. Run through all of those. I'm not sure which ones are going to need the debris. Now, can we land here? Yes, we can. We'll hop onto our space station L. We will just tell Ellie here. Click on our suit. Yeah, on with the suit. Boom. Back to Lavini. And she will land here. Really good work, Ellie. You're a bit slow, but you did it. You did the trick. And Ellie can now come out and go about her business. We'll change her schedule. We'll put Ellie to the shift. Yeah, Ellie can go on the night. That way we can get stuff done. Hey, where did that building go that was there? Rocket port loaded. Did I delete it by mistake? Probably. Please, somebody start on these ladders. Right. So we will fill the rockets with petroleum from this side instead. We probably deleted it on purpose then, because we're not going to use that. So we want a rocket port loader. No, not that one. Shipping. Is it? No, plumbing. No, that's refinement. Where's plumbing gone? Liquid rocket port loader, not the unloader. I want the loader one. Make sure you're making it out of steel. It can go there like that. Now, power-wise, this is now unpowered. I think we might just, might as well use this one. It seems to be, as long as there's water here for it to have something to cool off into. You know? Seems to be remarkably in a useful position. So let's make some... We'll do lead up to there. Let's do lead to there. Perhaps even to there. And then we'll switch to steel. Just in case anything gets a bit hot and toasty around this area. We'll have a rocket here and here. We won't have one here. Too close to the stuff. But yeah, that gives them all stum stuff to do. Harold. Harold's getting a bit cooked. Cancel analysis, Harold. Cancel your analysis, Harold. What's wrong with this damn pipe? Lead. Oh, it's power wire. We've got to send... cancel that then. We'll just make power wire out of iron. There's iron lying around it. Out of that. Go do that. Go on. Shoo. Power. Right, we've got to connect that to this system. Can you reach all this? Dead. Cancel. No, that actually had lead in it. Nobody was building the bleeding thing. Okay. Harold, do you need some more skill points? Harold. Let's check Harold. I don't think I've given him any skills for decades. Got some digging and stuff. A little bit of science and stuff. But not a huge amount. Tinkering is machinery, electrical, generated tuning, microchip, mechatronics. I think you're good. Could give you exosuit training. Don't ruin your exosuit so fast. But other than that, I don't think so. Priority. Please do that. Now, we could drop an exosuit out of here. Force Harold to go and wear it. I think he's about to go to bed though, so we'll probably just better off leaving him alone. What we'll do eventually is we'll be down here, so... Oh, that was clever. Abyssalite, no. Steel, no. I don't want that. Igneous rock. Go igneous rock like that. Fill in that gap there and that. Lock that in as well, and that will stop the water going this way, and then we'll brick it up. And then dig it back out to drop the ladder through. We can ladder through to here and come out this way, and then we'll be in a suit. That would be great. Which does mean we now need to make some way of stopping the duplicants from coming in here. And there's an easy way to do that. We can put a door just there. I'll make it pneumatic because we want this thing to work. So when the carbon dioxide comes up and tries to spill out over here, it can get cleaned by the carbon skimmer. Eaten. Turned into polluted. Will be cleaned by the water sieve. There might be a lot of pressure, so I don't know if it will come up. If we bricked it in, I don't think it would come up. I'm not sure it'll even get this high because it's got to come all the way up from here, but there is a lot of frozen carbon dioxide, so it might do. Who knows? Oh, this thing's working nicely. gets up to 162 degrees, which is technically enough for a steam turbine. We could just chuck it in a room with a load of water and see if it can, cook the water up enough to make some power. I don't know. Probably not. Back to Lavini. And back to building stuff here. They've started on that. Let's put a chest of obsidian up here so that the carriers can bring that obsidian up where we're going to need it. Raw mineral, obsidian. Boom. No sweep only. Just bring it. One doesn't like the rocket and stuff being here, I don't think. That rocket is going to be flown away. We'll store it. Let's store it over here somewhere, I guess. I don't like how much this is piling up. Yeah, I'm tempted just to move all these up by 2. Done with it. It will make it a lot easier for dealing with the regolith. And the regolith isn't so bad. It falls down. Materials you can't grab hold of. Can't reach them. And they're technically too tall for, if a duplicant was to stand here, they can reach 1, 2, 3, 4 high. They wouldn't be able to reach that anyway. This was kind of the wrong level to build it on. Don't really want to rebuild it higher, but I'm beginning to think it's necessary. We can leave this section till last. Just rebuild this part up higher. If we, here's a plan. If we made it a way in sort of thing, we put some, we place a bunker door under here, let's say. We can delete that bunker door, and there's a good chance that we can stop any nasty stuff coming in. Probably a bad spot. Let's put it over here. That's a bad spot as well, because I don't want it damaging the ladder. Let's put it there then. Cancel. That I'm happy with. That will just destroy these barrels, and so I don't care about those. Right. How's the build going? Good. So we're going to have a fuel tank there. Probably heighten that fuel tank. Yeah. So we'll bring that down. This is trying to make a fixed position for where we're going to keep. So we'll have the engine and the Spacefarer module. And then if we have 1 or 2 fuel tanks, then we can decide, what heights we're going to put the pipes and things like that. Before we actually get to build them. That will need to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high for that. Nice, that should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. From the center of that, 3 out should be enough to reach it, I think. We'll go 3 out both sides. That's still over this platform, so it's not over that one. Hopefully that means they can actually climb out. We'll find out. They climbed out when we landed the thing, but it was up there then. So I don't know. Liquid piping range, the fuel intake. That was the petrol, so I don't want to go anything in there, do I? So the fuel intake would be at this height. Just to give me a marker to go by. That's the height of the pipe, right? Right, so it won't interfere with any other things. It would probably be better off building it that high. Won't interfere with that. I want to try and build it at a height that doesn't matter what order you put things in, it's not going to interfere, you know? Something else. But if you stick to a structure, then you can kind of set it up how you want it to be. I'm not exactly sure that's the height I want, but it may be a case of we're going to just have to move the bleeding thing over here. Right. No, power first. Power first. We need to power these. And we're going to have... I remove that. We can't put the... I don't think we can put heavy wires straight through it. I don't think so. Ah. Cancel. I like that. Yes, you can. So heavy wire is going to be made of... It's going to go straight up the middle here. So I don't know how high. No idea how high we're going to take that. But that's going to come out either side for... Oh, that thing, the gantries. They can be powered. They can stick out at regular intervals so that we can access everything we need to access, basically. Perfect. Good job, guys. Let's check the star map. Yeah, I want to get bubbles loaded up and going away. So let's get to wrong thing. This thing. Taking some measurements from our rocket. Actually, let's start to build one. If we were to build one, we could get the right. New rocket. Petroleum engine. Build. Spacefarer module. Build. Large liquid fuel tank. Large liquid fuel tank. There you are. Another one of those? Depends. Yeah, if it's just exploring, yeah, may as well. There's 2 large liquid fuel tanks. We'll need a large solid oxidizer for the oxalite. And yeah, we'll put a nose cone thing on. One of those drill cones. Put a drill cone on, then you kind of need storage. Yeah, let's put a solid storage on and see if we can fit it on. Small solid oxidizer cargo bay. Allows duplicates to store solid materials. Large cargo bay, normal cargo bay. If we put a large cargo bay on there, just put a normal one on for now. I want to see what it's like. That's piddly squiddly, isn't it? No, not copper. Remove that module. Oh. I don't think I can get rid of it, can I? Swap it for a different module. Yeah, that's what I want. On a large cargo bay made of steel. Build that. Yeah, that's much better. And do we still have space? I don't know. Can't build half of this stuff because you can't reach. Yeah, we can't reach. Okay, we'll build it. It'll bring the materials up here anyway, so it's all unreachable. So we will build out 3 tiles. Probably going to regret putting all these ladders in because they'll be in my way, won't they? But never mind. Oh, we'll also put 3 at the top. Yeah, that should work. The wire, mains cable. Okay, so this means we're going to need this mains cable right along the bottom of the map. We've got it underneath, but not on the top. Not up here. We kind of need it up here. And I'm pretty sure lead is not going to work all the way along, is it? Let's put it to there. We might have to change that part to some other material. And then this can go to there. Get a power bridge. Bit there. And that way we can delete that bit of power wire and connect it in. They can just come and build all this when they like. Let's start in at a 7. I'm pretty sure this end is going to end up melting if these rockets are lowered. Ah, that's done. Conductive wire deconstruct. And we'll bring that down. Steel in case it gets hot. Whoa. Not deconstruct. We haven't built it yet. Is that really 5 cycles already? Crikey. Ah. Can I have my controls back now? Thank you very much. I'm coming to destroy that. Thank you very much indeed. Well done. Priority up to at least there then. Well, this should become reachable, shouldn't it? No. Oh, yeah, that's gone white. Drill cone. Drill cone's made of plastic. That was made of diamonds. Well, that's the only choice. I guess that's what it's made of. This is more of an explorer vehicle. I'm just chucking that on in case we find a glimmering while we're out there. We might as well try and mine some of it. Or if we send bubbles out now, we will have to refill the vehicle. Let's switch that back up to the top. Switch those 2 round. That should now put the petrol in the right spot. Be reloaded. How empty is this thing? None. That's, 900 kilos, please. There you go. Send us 900. Fill that up. That's definitely deconstructed. Yeah, disconnected. Yes, it is. Now we want water. Do we have much water? I think we barely used any, did we? It's full, isn't it? I just gone into the wrong rocket. Space Station L. There must have been water in the pipe. Because that's full. Now this has got to be set to rad pills. Put on a very high priority because I want some rad pills up here this time. Let's make it 20 kilos. See if we can get a few in there. Because it's got that hand symbol on it, it should stop any duplicates from trying to steal them. Fuel is going in. You can see the green line going up. Each one is 10, so it just goes up. 300. Probably another line, is it? On there. Another white line. Yep, here comes some pills. Stop them from eating them. Actually, that's a thing. Go to consumables, which is usually game freezer. If we can actually go down to wherever Ellie is. Ellie's the second one in. And stop her from eating those pills. Ash can, you can stop as well. But Bubbles will allow. Where's Bubbles? Bubbles is allowed. Yep. Okay, Bubbles is allowed to. Bubbles has the rights. Bubbles will be loaded upon when we've filled it up. We got to move this one down as well. Move that one up when it's full. This one we didn't use quite all the petroleum. We also want our oxidizer refilled. Let's put that at a higher priority. See if anyone can reach it. I don't know if they can. There's a little ladder here. Apparently, it's Bubbles' current errand, so yes, they can reach it. Oh, they've built a tank right in the middle of space with nothing below it. That's clever. No, that was even possible. No power consumers. Yeah, you haven't got a rocket yet. Hold your horses, mate. Right, so can we load the petroleum through this thing, or do we have to poke it to these pipes? If this is a liquid port loader, can we load petroleum to it? Makes sense to assume yes. Yes, you should be able to. Let's test it, shall we? We'll load the liquid to there instead. This is the petroleum line. This is where it was going off over there. I would like to go to here. But I don't really want a pipe full of petroleum just sat there. Let's see what happens. I thought you were supposed to click on it and tell it what liquid you wanted, but obviously that just takes. Well, that's the spacefarer. This just takes oxalite. Yep, you can have oxalite. Got enough of it. These two will obviously take petrol when they're built. Maybe it'll say then. I don't know. Yeah, I want those built. And the nose cone. No idea. If that doesn't work, we'll loop it back around and drip it back in this tank again. It can just pump up again at a later date. Or we'll let the Machines eat the power, eat the thank you for delivering some steels. Good. What's this bit made of? This is steel too. Yeah, they're only on a low number. I'll leave that. At least it's in situ, ready and waiting. Guess this is just here for when they've run out of things to do. We'll come in here and finish decimating this and rebuild all this obsidian tiles later. At the moment, I'm quite happy to see how it's going. The berry sludge is doing very, very well, so I'm tempted to just not interfere. But we do need a new source of water, because this is virtually out. You know, we cleaned up all this area, mopped it out. That one can finally go. What is that? Carbon dioxide vent and infectious polluted oxygen. Lovely. Lovely. Just what you always wanted, huh? Nearly out of the water here. This has been pumping this water out. Hey, there's normal water in here now. Is that going to interfere with the plants? I don't think they drink it, do they? No. Where did normal water come from? Did it just overheat? Oh no, I know. There was normal water on the surface, wasn't there? Yeah, there was. Ah. Now we're starting to pump that out. Well, in that case, let's snip that off here. So no more gets put in. Polluted water, polluted water, polluted water, polluted and normal water. They are growth halted irrigation. I can't tell if that's in the pipe or in the tile. Let's snip this pipe. Yeah, if we snip the pipe coming in, it can't move anymore. Actually, that one we want to move. I'm going to set that to be drained. Actually, we'll drain all of them, I think, yeah. Drain it all. We can snip all these bits of pipe off. If you don't snip it off before, then when they drain this, the water will flow through, so they'll drain the whole thing anyway. Take out the spots of water. And that should be good. Someone should be along to do that. Try to remember to come back. That's their coffee. They need coffee, you know. I want to build a little bit more glass. Maybe another 30. Yeah, that should be nice. And as for niobium and thermium, we changed that to sand. Where did they took all the sand away? That's supposed to be full of sand. Never mind. Okay. So we got 4,000 kilos of thermium, 415 niobium. So I think we can go up here and make a few. Come on, sticker bombed behind there. Someone's happy. Let's go up here and go thermium back to niobium again. It costs 100 kilos of the thermium. We could do that 10 times. Cost us 1,000. We will make niobium. That will be good. Make some niobium, would you? That is lime. It's waiting to happen. So we'll put another. Got here. How much does it cost? 1,000 grams of diamond. Gives you 100 grams kilos of fossil. Which is not bad exchange rate, but when you're limited on the old diamonds, you know, we'll do some. There we go, things are slowly getting built up here. I don't like the idea of this pipe being permanently filled with petrol, but I just want to test it out. We can feed petrol to the liquid port loader. In fact, I might be tempted just to bring those rocket platforms right out over here and then just put one of those right there as close to it as possible, and it'll feed petroleum. Obviously, it would only feed at 10k, and if you've got several rockets consuming petrol, they might argue over it and not get much. Interesting. I want to also pump up the likelihood of this section getting to there and up. That's on a 9. That's more important. These two, definitely more important. Have the steel, so they should be able to do it. Did our room stay as a room? No. Oh, we didn't power that back up, did we? I think it's quite sneaky and it knows that you've depowered it. Now that's powered. Yeah, now it's a room. See, that's quite clever. But we've been even sneakier because we put the duplicate motion sensor, so it'll only flash on as they run through. And we even put the motion sensor underneath. Doesn't matter where the motion sensor is, even if it's somewhere that will never ever trigger. Still think it's a room now. We outsmarted the outsmartations. And that will automatically power up. So we ought to make some more meteor blaster shells or whatever they're called. Blast shots. I want that too. Yeah, there's no errands. Yeah, it might be dangerous when there are errands. Is anyone going to build that as well? Probably. That needs building. Hi, punk. How the devil are you? We are now going to feed some petroleum straight into this thing. I don't think anyone's built a petrol tank yet. Yay. Large liquid fuel tank. I don't know if we can do this. I thought you clicked on the loader and you had to tell it what liquid you wanted. I don't know. We'll soon see, I guess. What are we working on today? We're building a petrol rocket in the near to the petrol. And we're going to see if we can do a little bit of automation. If we can get it to work. But there's a bit of my rocket missing. I can't see how they can build the top bits when this bit's missing. If I switch these two around. Large liquid fuel tank. Contents, none. Stores liquid fuel piped into it for supply rocket engines. That is petroleum engine. We're piping petroleum to the liquid loader thing. Now, is it going to load any liquid? It's got 10k of petroleums in it. Uses the liquid filters set on the rocket's cargo bays. Oh, is that only for cargo? Ugh, that would suck. Oh well. Yeah, if that's only for cargo. Yeah, there's no filter on this. You can't set it to what type of fuel you want put in it. You have to pump it in. Yeah, never mind. Oh well, it was worth a try. So, this pipe has to come all the way over here. I don't want it going underneath the exhausts. Then again, the rocket's going to take off any bleeding way, isn't it? So, yeah, but that's really... Once it gets to there, it's already flying. Let's go wonky and go down to there. Let's cancel that bit. And we'll build across some ladders so we can kind of hop. But we can't get close enough to build all that. This is obsidian. These need destroying afterwards then, because they aren't permanent. Right. We've got ourselves a drill cone built. Made of copper. Why is there a drill cone made of flipping copper? I don't bloody know. It said it was made of plastic. Waiting delivery of diamonds. Okay. Actually, don't deconstruct it. We disabled delivery. I don't know. Don't bring diamonds to that. I want to make it out of steel. We'll see what the options are. I swear it didn't give me an option. It just said plastic. Might have been something different. But look what we've done to the We're freezing the magma biome very slowly. Very slowly and surely we're freezing the magma biome. Did you enjoy your visit? If so, please leave a like on our royal wells. Thank you. Whoever that was. Yeah, we're going to have a dig. We're going to have a dig it. I want to see the bottom of the map. I've still not seen the bottom of the map. I can take them and it says vacuum and unknown. I still have not seen a space. There's something new. That's spooky, isn't it? That's an import. That's probably in the wall, so that's probably another asteroid or something. The game puts them side by side, but in, our terms, they're miles away in space. Let's come up here and rebuild this nose cone. The drill cone made of steel, please. Why does it say plastic? Build it. Steel and plastic. That's much better. And there's a tiny bit of space left. Maybe we could fit a solar panel on, or one of those. Oh, what are they called? This thing. Really skinny slimes. Yeah, that thing. The artifact transport. Build one of those there. There we go. Hey, that's a point. We got something in ours, didn't we? Yes, we did. I see you there. There's our office mug. Ooh. Don't break the office mug. We need one of those machines. And by one of those machines, I mean one of those machines that does the what's it? The thingamabob that does the what's it for the doobry. Yeah, let's have a snazzy suit because I'm not interested in any of that. The geotuner. Yeah, we want you. We also need that. I think it might be. Is it a refinement? Is it classed as refinement? It's probably not refinement, is it? Is it just a normal station? Artifact analysis station. This thing. Well, one of those. I want to build it out of copper. I want to put it there to disguise that horrible pipe. Gas pipe coming up. Power-wise, we'll have to see if we can stick some power into it. All of these wires are a bit overloaded, I'm afraid. Has this been actually working now? I see an egg in there. Actually been functioning correctly. Go and give it a hug. That's so kind of you, Stinks. Wow, if that thing actually decided to work properly. Right, have they done any emptying? I believe they have not. No, they haven't. Let's up the priorities, shall we? The priorities. Right, good job. I think we will have to empty all of these, won't we? Empty. Water. Yeah, gonna have to be emptied. Hydroponic farm has got polluted water and water in it. Oh, nuts. How do we empty that? Empty storage. Boom. What about you? You've got water in you. Empty storage. I didn't know you could empty storage on these things. Ah, an interesting one on me. I never knew that. Yeah, there's water in all of them, and they don't drink water. I'd rather not replant the plants. Replant the plants of doom. So, yeah, let's keep building this up because I'm totally forgetting about it. I'm trying to build it up to there and then put a drip of crude just there so we can open the door and let the dupes in without letting our carbon dioxide out. I did want to pump some more carbon dioxide in there, to be fair. One knows I'm going to forget about this and it's going to really pressure up. Yes, one does, doesn't one? Yes. This is inevitable. But never mind, you know. It's going to be done. Hey, you come to build some... Yeah, you have. Well done, Ashcan. Keep it up. Good man, good man. Other people deliver it. You do the actual work. Well, let's see how we're going with refueling. Did that not refuel? Yeah, because you can only do 500. Yeah, that thing's kind of useless. It doesn't go up high enough to do the amounts that we need. You'd have to trigger it twice somehow. Yeah, so this will be the height we'll run it at. We can, if we got 2 rockets, I don't know if they'll both have 2 fluids, but we'll have the engine there, then we'll have the Spacefarer module, then we'll have one liquid tank, one oxidizer tank, and some other modules and things that we can play around with. That one I want. So we'd have to build an unloader, right? That's a liquid port loader, but that's only for storage. So we'll get ready, you. We'll then connect that to that and send that around here. Get loaded into these tanks. Priority that to a, I don't know, whatever it wants to be, I guess. Right, thank you very much for that. There's a little bottle of petrol, but never mind. So now, automation, shipping. Rocket port loader, rocket port, solid rocket port unloader. That's the fella I'm after. Well, you're a bit taller as well. That's an output. Whatever's in there when we land should come out of here. That means we'll need to set up some kind of rail to take it somewhere. That's why I left this rail in situ. Might be useful. We could, it comes all the way down to where it was dropping the clay in here, but it isn't anymore. We could just put that tile back. You were lucky, weren't you? You're about to go for a walk, mate. We made any lime yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, so this one's got the drill cone aboard. This one ended up with gas cargo and all this crap. I want to get rid of that. Deconstruct you. I don't think I want the battery. Don't know. I don't even think we need the solar panels, to be fair, but whatever. We'll make ourselves a bit of space anyway. Right, yeah, this is done now. Let's see. Power. No. You. I want to snip. Make sure that is not connected in there, so it's not going to affect these. Have I? Hang on, I put that in the wrong place, did I not? Trigger. That's the output of this one. I want to trigger this one to input to there. Oh, okay. Red signal. Thank you. Snip you off. Deconstruct that. And all is well and all is fair in the world. Should all be set to 10 again. I messed around with that, with not realizing what I was doing. That's on 35. 535. That's on 0. There we go. I think that should work now. Well, when I've connected the wires back up. Yeah. Is the power in the same spot? Yes, it is. Now, you can actually connect these solid port loaders and solid port unloaders, solid rocket port loader, solid rocket port unloader. You can connect them all together. You can put another one there, and that will connect into that one, which will connect into there. And it will feed all the way down all these platforms to whatever rocket you've got on board. So you don't have to put it right next to the rocket that you're feeding. As long as you've got these connected together, these, you can see there's a connection on both sides of it. That's why I've done it in this way. It's not necessary to have this one in the middle. But if I've got a rocket here and a rocket here, and I've got like ladders and equipment in the middle, then anything I put in this one, I can't put into this one because there's a gap there. I'd have to put another one of these here for this rocket, which is annoying. So you just stick them all on the end. And we have the option of removing this one and building this even further along and doing it right next to the rocket, which I don't want to do. I'm not even convinced this steel wire is not too close to the heat source. It might be too close. If it is, we might have to come back and make it out of thermium with a 900 degree thing. But even that, I don't know if it's going to work right from here, because there's an output there. Seems a bit dumb putting it right there. Why don't they put it on the edge, or I don't know, put it over here somewhere? I don't know, whatever. Just give you a way of doing it where it's not going to melt as soon as you open it. We need the power also. Power all these doors, and we can't use it directly from this heavy wire. We can't have a transformer right up here, because it would be in the vacuum and we'd get hot and break. We're going to have to run power up this ladder here at some point. This power wire here goes to this. I'm not sure how much power they'd use. Probably quite a lot. We'll find out, I guess. Alright, okay, let's jump back to later. Well, it's just night time here. And this needs doing, but he was not in a suit. I'm going to prevent access now. Better double check no one's in here, hadn't I? Hey! Make solid sulfur blocks. That's cool. Some of it's sitting on the top. Wow. We're coming down with suits on to do that. Mess around with that. And we've built this bit. And now we're going to build this bit here. We've put this ladder here on purpose, so it's nice and easy just to go straight up there with the ladder. Should be pretty easy to do. First thing first they've got to do is that. If they open this door with all this polluted oxygen, it's going to billow inside our base under pressure. I'll put that on, say, a 7. That's on a 9, so hopefully someone will crack on it as soon as they wake up. You come in, you haven't got any plastic. No, you're going to do that. crap. You're going to open the door and let all this out. Another little cloud came out, but luckily not much. So we're going to brick this up until we get higher than this polluted water level. And then we're going to destroy it and ladder down, kind of like we did on Toastilios, so we could get the niobium from Toasty. Let's go back to our Lavini. I want to try and get this damn rocket ready to take off this one over here, because the this is all built and done, so this is full of like 20 tablets. Got food, it's got everything, it's got hand sanitizer, it's got all the stuff, all the mod cons, everything you need. So I'd like to get the fuel refilled as soon as possible. Actually, oh god. Hope that doesn't line up. It will, it will. You can move up there. You can move down there. And that brings us another liquid fuel tank to load up. No, that didn't work. Now it did. So let's set this thing off. Send us another 500, pal. Started to build the power line along the base. This power line is now going live. That there is too much junk up here, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have to raise this up to there, because even if we put a duplicate in there, they can't reach to dig it all out. I'm going to deconstruct this one. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to deconstruct that one. We're going to place an obsidian ladder right there. I think that one needs to be obsidian as well, just in case they can't get down for some reason. They're going to have to come up here and dig all this out. Some brave soul going to have to come up and dig all that out. So, this says, sends a green signal when the rocket is ready for flight, otherwise sends a red signal. So we can use that signal when the rocket is ready for flight. Sends a green signal when the rocket is on the platform, so we know it's landed, so it can refuel. Green signal launch rocket, red signal cancel launch. So we can use these signals here. That's an input. You can send that to input to say yes, launch the rocket, and you can also use this up here to withdraw our gantries. Then we can have gantries here pointing in where the ladders are, unfortunately. Well, probably a bit in. But yeah. We've now got to go round. I don't know whether to just do the lot. Yeah, that's an unreachable build. Let's deconstruct those two. In fact, I think I will do all the way down, except for, yeah, do that one. Well, why not do that one as well? Sod it. We'll do them all. Not the liquid pipe. Don't deconstruct the liquid pipe. We'll deconstruct. Just the ladder you can deconstruct. Yeah. There. That's fine. Prioritize this bit here. This seems to be actually working quite nicely now. We bricked it all in. We can get in here and get this steel back, I guess. Get that gas pump out of here. Get that liquid pump out of here. Sweep that bit of ceramic up that's been sat there for a decade. Right, things are being done. Okay, good. So if I get, just as an example, look at the gantry, it would be right at the top, wouldn't it? Flip it over. Put it right there. And that pokes into there so they can get in and do what they've got to do when it lands. But you want it to retract. Obviously needs extends gantry when a green signal, retracts gantry when it's red. So this would go green when it's ready to fly. So we want to flip that with a NOT gate and send that signal up here to all of the gantries, right? That makes sense to me. Let's put a NOT gate. We'll put it biased on this side because this side will be for this rocket over here. Let's get a automation NOT gate. Make it out of steel, no less. Pop it right there. And we'll have a bit of automation wire, which we're going to make out of thermium. We're going to bring that up into there like so. Power-wise, this thing takes an awful lot of power, but it doesn't run very often. It only takes power while it's actually running. We can do that. We probably don't need this piece. We get rid of that piece. We'll tidy it up once we know what we're doing. Let's face it, nobody knows what we're doing. Not even us. We don't know what we're doing. Right, we'll let them build all that and we'll be right back in one. Actually, I'll put that wire in for us so they can get putting that in. The automation wire. And I'll be right back. Make this one out of steel now. That will cover there. Hopefully, steel will be okay. Melts will replace it with thermium. Right, yeah. I'll leave that building a high priority. Build all of this junk. Just build what you can reach. Build all of that. And build that as well. Why not? Why is that it? I'll leave them building that and I'll be right back. And I am back. Well, now still building away feverishly. So let's send up another 400 petroleum. Actually, yeah. 490. No, that would make too much. 390. 310. And to count with Marco. One, let me move. 310. 310. Boom. That change. Trying to refill, but it's very sort of got a huge amount of liquid. refill with. But this one isn't asking for any more as well. We should be good now. That should fill that up, and we should be ready to take that one off and send Bubbles out to do some stuff. Stuff and things. See, that's retracted. You shouldn't be retracting. Oh, that's because this hasn't been built yet. Yep, okay, build that. Another few wires to get. Thermium going on. There, oh, there, look at this. Okay, good. Is there anywhere to dump this petroleum? I might put a bottle emptier right, say here. I mean, bottle emptier there. We can set that to petroleum, and then random blobs of petroleum can be swept up. There something that can't be reached here. Yes, there is. Can't be reached because we need a one of these gantries in there. Boom. How much are they? 200. That all? Oh wow. In that case, we'll put one there, and we'll. I'm going ham. Might have to make that one out of thermium. Who knows? They've designed this. Rather odd. Intriguing, nonetheless. Oh yeah, power draw will be big, but it'll just be quick. That's been built now, yeah. So that's extended now. When the rocket is ready for launch, that will retract. That is also a way of stopping your pilot from exiting the rocket. You can take away all the ladders, and you can just stop the thing from retracting. Or should I say, ejecting? What's the best word? You can stop it from coming out so that the pilot can come out for a few seconds if you're not automating the suits, if you're not putting suit ducts inside. I think you shouldn't have to put suit ducts inside, but they think you should, so that's that. There's a lot of activity here. I think I'll get rid of this ladder because it's annoying me that they go round the more inconvenient routes. I mean, they can still come round here anyway. It's just very annoying. They do. Build those pipes. Come on, you know you want to. What's wrong with you? Thrust generation, no power consumers. Well, you haven't took off yet. That. Unreachable storage, unreachable, launch checklist incomplete. Oh dear, you're very upset. So for temporary measure, we can just bring a little bit of conveyor rail made of steel and just go up, and then put a steel chute on the end and go boom. That'll just drop it right here, but we'll figure out where it's going to get sent to later. Yeah, this all needs to be built, please. That's been built now because they can actually walk on the gantry to reach it. So when the rocket is ready to launch, it should be giving out a green signal when it's ready for flight, which will flip this to a red signal, which will retract all the gantries. And you can also link these gantries up to your automation or your doors to open and close, which we're going to. Gonna dig it. It's gotta be done. Now, did we get our fuel loaded? That one should be full now. Yes, that is done. That's got 820. How come you didn't get full? Okay. Any liquid in that pipe we got to worry about? Doesn't look like it. Let's just move that down. Down once more. I don't want it filling up with water. Right, so now Don't know why you didn't quite get enough. You need another 80 petrol. Odd. Then the 80. I need like 8 packets. Be much. There we go. Done. That should now fill in there. What have we got? Harold and George. Those two. Buzz over here. A little bit micromanagement to do over here as well, unfortunately. Micromanages. Let's build that in. And yeah, they can come down there, so we'll build that in. And we'll build one in the top. And probably build those like that, and then just put those two in at the end to push the water out. Then this one will become ladder again. We'll have to dig it all out. Typical. Don't get stuck, anybody. You know. Try not to get stuck. But yeah, we know what you're like, so you probably will get stuck. We'll build another ladder here up to there when we're done, because this I want to be tiled igneous all the way up to this height here. We'll only have it one thick. The ladder will go in here, so it will technically be 2 thick. But I was going to extend the fire pole down. The fire pole going all the way down to the bottom. I don't know. I think it'd look cool. Let's get that done. Get that done. Then we can come down in our Atmo suit. This will be locked. Nobody can get in and out of here. Let's check the power situation. We've got to link that to there. Right. Bring that up to here. Probably deconstruct that piece. Need to be there. This one will come out to here. Do we have lead here? No. We have some of that. We'll build it out of that and we'll deconstruct this. That piece is unnecessary. What have we got down here? Nothing. Nothing important whatsoever. Well, we got that, but it's not built yet. So we'll deconstruct that. And then we can plug that into it. That will get powered then at that point. What's this being made out of? Lead. Do we even have enough lead to do that? Right, let's see. And all of that done on an 8. Well, this done on an 8. See, they're saying they've got nothing to do, but I put all this on sweep. There's nothing to sweep. I want to run this that drips in here and gives us polluted dirt, which we can send back. I want to get this first. Yeah, let's get that done first. Excellent. So, Bubbles is probably about to sleep. Let's check her schedule. Bubbles, yeah, she's about to sleep. Nobody's on the rocket shift right now. We'll let Bubbles have a lunch, and a break, and a sleep. We'll send this rocket off into space and do a bit more exploring. And if we get lucky to find a glimmering asteroid when she comes back, she can fly this rocket. We'll land that one right here. Hopefully we'll have the automation in place by then to sort things out. How are we doing this for petrol? Yeah, I don't want to link that yet. No, it's not. Okay, good. I want the only to send petrol when the rocket has landed. Once the rocket's landed, then it can send petrol. Refill. And because the way it is with the pipes and everything, it will only flow to where there's something where it can go. So if you've got 2 rockets there that don't need any petrol and the pipe goes, yeah, I need petrol, it'll know which one needs petrol because it just will be the only place it can flow to. We'll probably have a shut off. That 5 days already. Crap, it is. That was 5 days. It was a quick 5 days, wasn't it? For the next save. Taking longer and longer to save now. Might have to get a hamster wheel of my own and run on it to power my computer. So, yeah, that is mostly... Yeah, that's got to be put in. Nearly there. Power wires have got to be put in. Let them finish doing that. Good pipage. Oh, they're really a hive of activity now. We'll take the power, run it into our spine. Not sure if steel is good enough. I'm presuming it will be. Only like right under here that gets furnace hot. Oh, that's now saying a thing. Uh-oh. Just shut. Shut. Close. Well, there goes Bubbles' voyage. We'll close the doors. Quick. Shut. Before a huge shining ball of death decides to come in. Now, this should have automatically kicked in. It has. Let's see if it can defend this thing. I don't know if it can. Seems to point in the wrong direction half the time. Boom. Oh, one hit just there. Let's see. This will all be automated later on, but not yet. Boom. Ah, that one just died. There. Have they changed something? Because they're not leaving anything behind. Or are they just the baby ones? They don't leave anything. I think they've changed something, you know. That just appeared and vanished again. Yeah. Maybe because it's 100 degrees out there. Uh-oh. Boom. Nice shooting, Tex. Boom. Is anyone going to reload this thing? Errands. No errands. What do you mean, no errands? There's a big pile of shots down here. We need them. Let's go over here and see if we can make some more. There's already a load made. Why aren't they putting it in there? Oh, crap. Boom. Defending my little room. My little mini laboratory. We need to power that. Oh, crap. Yeah, I was going to power that, but we can't power that off of this line. It needs its own line. Oh. Pick another one in here or something. Yeah. Or we could put one in here, under here and just power it up. That. Who's got themselves entombed? Who's entombed? Oh, it'll be be one of these. Yeah, there you go. Figured out. I think it's over already. Disappointing. Look how that smashes this thing to bits. We'll get up there and we'll fix it. Don't worry. What are you doing? Fixing bleeding? Oh, you got to fix the rocket platform. Yeah, that's fair. Might put that under here and have this as shut in as doors that close on it. So we'll have a when it's because it's, you know, we've got this over here. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to dig him out as well. I think. As soon as the doors open, all the regolith drops in on the solar panels. It's crap. So to protect those, we need like glass there. That needs deconstructing, and that needs filling in. Actually, I don't think that's a problem. Cancel you. Then we will build a ladders one further out up to there. And this will become igneous tiles, and then we can drop our ladder in behind it. Perfect. Have a ladder and a fire pole, and we can come down here and put out this sulfur geezer. He's such a geezer. Boom! Boom! Another one. Bites the dust. Excellent. Oh, you're going to miss that one. You're looking the wrong way, pal. You're going to melt straight away. Here we go. It's getting hot. And it's melted. Nice. All we need is a pump in the corner. Oh! Ha ha ha! Oh, I love it. You're doing well with only, what, 5 shots left? Yeah, exactly 5 shots left. Is it not shooting at the piddly squiddly ones? Or is it just that bad a shot it missed them all? Probably missed them all. This one's not too bad because it's snow and stuff that falls down when you open the doors. Yeah, I built these like a few layers down thinking we could take advantage of like the material that lands on them, but that's going to be a pain. No, you want it right up there for rocketry. You want to take advantage of the materials, you build it somewhere down here where you can get to it all properly. Ah, don't hit that. Well, at least it instantly melted. Hey! He was closing then, wasn't he? And he saw another one at the last second and went, nah, I'm going to shoot you before I go. Oh, that was fun. Get all the wires built. All the automation wires, get them built. Well done, you. Oh. I suppose Bubbles will have to leave tomorrow now. Let's get it opened again. That. Nice effect. Wow, that's a cool effect. What is that? Steam? Oxygen? Oh, was that thing being destructed? Deconstruct that thing full of oxygen. Wow. That was awesome. Nice effect. Very good game. Very good. Now open the door. You know, open? Oh, yeah, okay. Fine. Delaying me. Now I want to come in here and I want to dig. Dig as much as you can all the way along here. But there are some bits that are 5 high, so we're going to have to be very careful and sort of not dig the bottom layer. They can still reach. They can still reach. Now we can get in there and climb up and go on in. Some brave geezer get on and on the case and do that. Brave or stupid, I don't know. Yeah, they can't wait. Look, they love a bit of destruction. Come on then, get up there and do it. You know you want to. Now, right, priority this up now. The power for these. No, well, that's not important. That can go down. That can be done while they're away. Flying or whatever they're going to do. So, rocket on platform, right? Yeah. So rocket on platform. Then we need this to flow. That means we want to build it over here, so there's a space, or up here, because I want to do plumbing. I'll do a liquid shut off this time. Put it there. Put it there instead. Not moving the ladder. Then put a dot there, but I'm not actually going to build it. And then liquid pipage. We'll snip that off. Doesn't that need power? I bet that needs power, doesn't it? Yes, it does. We'll power that up. Something will get you. Something. You'll miss something. You'll go, yeah, I've got absolutely everything. But no, you haven't got anything. That needs to be on a high. Has that had its diamond delivered to it? Yes, it has. That is actually usable. Okay. Wait, that one's powered. And that one's powered. Thank you, Gene. One's powered. Nice. Boom. Nice. Now, so you could do it by the time, how long it takes when this one is down. How long does it take to refuel it? So you could get a signal from this. Say, no, not the launch rocket, but this side. The sends a green signal. No, this one. It's this one, isn't it? The rocket is on the platform. On the platform, yeah. So you could send this signal say the rocket's landed, that would trigger this to start sending petrol. But of course, what happens if you send too much petrol? Or you want the rocket to take off, but you don't really want petrol in the pipe when the rocket's about to launch, do you? Or is that bad? Or doesn't that matter? I don't know. Questions. I'm going to say we'll leave petrol in the pipe. I don't give a damn. I lose a bit of petrol. I lose a bit of petrol. So let's go to automation. Automation wire. And we'll make this out of thermium with a 900 overheat. And we'll come to there. We'll come out a little bit further. And then we'll switch to steel. We'll run it across and into there. Okay, we're missing this. We're not touching that. We need an automation bridge, which we're also going to make out of thermium. Boom. Only uses 5k, so it's not bad. Tiny amounts. Plus, we also just made a... What did we make? 1,000? Have they done it yet? Yeah, they've done that 1,000 thermium. The niobium. So they probably took the niobium back down to the niobium chest. Yes, they have. You can see that. Niobium 1,415. So we can make some more. Make some more thermium with that. Yeah, so if we click on here and go thermium, it uses 5k niobium and 95 tungsten. I don't know how much tungsten we've got. We can just hit forever on that and just let it go because we've got a spare bit of niobium. If we were ever to accidentally use all our niobium, we've only got to make sure we turn that off. We don't want that on permanent running. Actually, let's just make that, I don't know. There, 99. There you go. That should make it run. And it can't use all the niobium up because we've built that pipe. So there's always a spare 25 niobium to turn into more. In fact, it would be better to build a pipe where the niobium gets turned back into... Thermium gets turned back into niobium. We build a... How much does it take? 100 kilos of thermium to make 100 niobium. So if we make 100 kilos of thermium pipage, what's that? How much does that take? 50. We do that there, and they build this bit of pipe. There will always be 100 thermium sat there. Make that on a high priority. Boom. Yeah, then we can turn that back into 100 kilos of niobium and off we go again. So we've got some saved of both that can't be used. Right, so I want to take that automation signal and prioritize it up. Oh, it is. It's very high priority. What's overheated this time? Oh, yeah, you. I thought you might be. Yeah. Got some really hot materials land on you, didn't you? What are you made of? Lead. Oh, well, that's not a surprise then, is it? Deconstruct. Don't waste your time repairing the bloody thing. Come and do it, George. Stop messing around. Work to be done here, George. Let's check with George's priorities. George and Harold. Building, and yeah, this one is tidying. Put them on very high tidying. No researching, no decorating, no cooking. Let's leave it on that. Let's put building, digging. I know you're not a builder digger technically, but you've got, you know, reasonable skills, so why not? So now builder digger jobs should be more important to you, so we need that satellite running, so we'll go power large transformer. We should have enough to build it back out of steel. Well, it should have been made in the first place. Right, phew. I've forgotten to send bubbles off, so let's get some shine nymph eggs. And let's see if this will ever get built. Probably not. Cancel that middle one, please. Don't bother with that. Job's a good one. Let's go back to Lavini. Things are being built there and ready. So we will say we'll... Yeah, can you get into there? Yeah, you can. Change crew. We're not going to have Ellie anymore. No more Ellie. Sorry, Ellie. You're just too bloody slow. Barbels. You're now the new pilot. Crew it up. Crew it up, Bubbles. I think it's all ready now. 900 in there. 900 in there. And 900 in there. Why don't they just put that information at the top instead of making you scroll for it? It's ridiculous. So, 900 in everything. We should have a good 20 tiles of movement when we get up into outer space. Change direction. Where are we going? Are we going to go this way? Or are we going to go that way? Past Toasty Toes? I think we should go past Toasty. Check out the... Oh, there's something there that's a bit closer. And there's a lot of space here as well, isn't there, to examine. Let's view interior. Hey, Bubbles. Can you move to somewhere more convenient and put your suit? And launch. Bye. Enjoy. Hopefully these wires will be okay again. Yeah, I think it's just at the point where it takes off and lands. It's hot for a long time in one spot. Oh, right there. There you go. Close that back up. Enjoy your flight. What's wrong with you? No power consumers. Okay, fair enough. So that says rocket on platform. That says allow liquid flow. I haven't actually connected it to anything. So because there's nothing connected, see, there's no liquid even in the pipe. That's interesting. We should be able to do something with that. Now we have petrol flowing up. Some of it's going left, some of it's going up. If we end up with too many rockets and we can't feed the rockets and these, we'll have to put a second petroleum pump in, pumping petroleum up to our rockets. But for now, it'll be fine. That's said, yes, please. Give me some petroleums. The petroleums can see that it's got 2 places it can go to, so that's going to go there. We also need something to put water in. So we will go inside our place and we will start the procedures. But hopefully when Bubbles gets back, or maybe somebody else, we'll have something to do for them. They can jump in one of these. Seriously getting low on our... We want the bedroom to be... But yeah, it was like that, wasn't it? And cancel 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was this one there. That's what I want to cancel. I want to put... now, I don't want to put plastic tiles in this time because last time messed up with the... let's put in some... It's unnecessary, but, you know. Whoa. Gives you the maximum possible chance of not running out of water while you're away. There you go. And they're not actually having that horrible logo on it saying they can't be built. Get out of here. No, petrol is flowing. Not very fast, I grant you. But I think that would be quick enough to be filled overnight, you know, so the duplicant would come back, get in it and fly off the following day. And I want to come down into this one. Set that to petrol. So it can just drip back in there if anyone's got any. Could make that a mesh tile there. Just drip it in from up here, but sometimes this steam condenses and drips down. That's a good way of getting stuff in your water supply. The other way to do this would be to use this spare room that we've got now to pump a tank full of petroleum so that it's ready to load the rockets at a moment's notice. Yeah, that would be a useful use of this space now. We can deconstruct all this junk. We can leave the liquid pipe in situ as well, because we can use that to join that. Yeah! Now that's perfect. I like it. Suitable. Reuse of a room. So what we're going to do in here, we're going to drop this ladder down again. Where we can deconstruct that. Now a vacuum in here. That pump just totally drew a vacuum. All this junk can be deconstructed. What's there? Build power wire. You can go then. Oh. Ellie, you're so quick at deconstructing things, mate. Right, I like it. The liquid isn't going down this because it just doesn't go anywhere that petroleum needs to go. So I'm going to fill these up, but it's so... Well, actually, it's not that slow, is it? That's half full already. These visual displays can be a little bit... yeah. What's this power wire for? I guess that's not necessary anymore. Deconstruct. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. I'm not going in there though. I'm not going in there. Letting all that steam out. No thanks. We set up the dirt to get scooped out and I forgot to actually activate it. So just check this line is ready. We dug all in here and should have prepared it. Yes, it was prepared. All added on. All we need to do is put that brick back. Well, actually we're probably going to brick the whole wall in again. But yes, that's added on to this room. We can actually send dirt down. The thing is, I'd want to limit the flow. I'd want it to sort of only send a small amount through in one batch, because there's a lot here, I think. 500 kilos, there's going to be a lot there. And that would jam up the system for ages. Let's, can you get in? Yeah, of course I can. I did set that. Let's go plumbing. No, is it under... That one's there, so this one's here, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not going to make it out. Got to be steel, really, hasn't it? A couple of tanks here. Couple of tanks there. Here a tank, there a tank. Everywhere a tank. This pump, when it's not filling a rocket and it's only powering these, it can be like filling this, you know. So that would come out. Where's the output? These are gas tanks, you plonker. Right, yeah, let's use the correct tank. Liquid tank. Steel. Yeah. We'll put a couple there and a couple there, and we'll fill it in as we go. We won't go too crazy, he said. So where's the input? Input is these white ones. The output's this. That's really in the wrong place for us. That's not in the right place for us at all, is it? What's this pipe for? Oh, that's where we were dripping polluted downwards last time. Get rid of that liquid bridge thing. You can go. Let's get rid of that. Let's tidy this mess up a bit. Right, good job. I'm going to bring this bridge down to level with the green ones, where it's actually going to be in the right spot. Then, snip that. Now, do you know what I want to do? I want to move these along by one. Yeah. Cancel those. Because we could probably automate it from down here instead, and that'd be much better than having a pipe full of petroleum wandering around the map. I'm not sure. I don't want to set it to a limited amount, because if we set it to a limited amount of petroleum, then yeah, the rocket would so see this now, it's jammed up. I don't like that. Rocket's had enough now, but it's still giving out a signal saying the rocket's on the platform. So I don't really like this being sat here full of petroleum. That's not good in this bit. All full of petroleum. I'd rather it sort of sent as much as it needed, but I don't think these tanks say when they don't have any kind of, yeah, I'm full now kind of automation to say it's full. You know, I wish it did. Because if you knew how much you'd used, you could say, okay, send the X amount up, because, you know, that's how much I need, right? But I don't think I can do it that way. That bridge can go. Deconstruct liquid pipage. Right there, please. And that piece. Rid of those. Now that's still set up to send petrol over that way, but that's kind of important because we tapped off of that line to send petrol to deconstruct that. We'll put it where we want it. So I'm not going to connect it yet. I'm just going to use igneous rock. Go into this. Go into that. Be right back in 1 second. I'll leave you watching this. And I'm back. Have some fluid storage going. Won't do it just yet. So now once that is full, we would have to have it flowing over one of these, probably the lower one. But once that's full, then it would be like a return. Yeah, we'd have it coming back. Then how do we tell it to stop? Once it's right, how can we interfere with that signal? Because that signal will still be on, telling this to run, and we want, say, once it's filled this, it would go beyond it by a tile, and we could have a sensor that says, hey, you know, there's petrol in this pipe. There shouldn't be, so you've sent too much. Then allow this pipe to drain out. I wonder if that would work. What's wrong with you? Filter's not. Is this cargo? I think this might be the wrong storage. Must be built by... allows duplicates to store most of the solid materials found during space missions. Yeah, it is. We've probably got to tell it what you want to connect. Okay, fair enough. Well, you can wait that. Not going to worry about that. Got some nice orange juice here. Run out of other drinks. Orange juice with bits, as we say in Britain. With bits. Juicy bits. Don't want no pulp. We want bits. Okay. Now, thought process. Don't like this pipe being full. If you override a pipe and then come back, you can then say, well, when it starts detecting that this is got petroleum in it, it turns that off. Right? How would we do that? Because it'd have to overwrite this signal. It'd have to override it. And you can't override signal like that, can you? Or maybe we set a signal that goes this and a negative from this to run that. So it would be a combination. Hey, we've detected another planet. Let's have a look. Rosalind, or Gross. It is a tungsten volcano. Woohoo! Nice. Hydrogen vent. Nice. Space, biome, marsh, jungle, and magma. Wait, well done you. Oh, hang on. Let's go back to the star map. I'm just checking. You only got to there. Oh, yeah. I know what I wanted to do. 1 second. Hold that thought. Wanted to see if we could power this thing, this room. Seems like excessively power hungry, but we could put in. We can't fit one in here. We can fit one in maybe around here. Power wise, yeah. Let's drop one in here. Let's put 3 tiles there. Build you right there. No, flip you over. Flipper. And then we'll have to mess around with this power wire. What's this for? Oh, this does all this junk. Okay, fair enough. It's not junk. I grant you, it's not junk. This will power all these doors, so yeah, that's necessary. Right. So this one, what we'll do is we'll go power bridge. Can't have bridges on the heavy wire, but we can put a bridge here. We can put a bridge here. And then snip that off when that's built. And then put a bit of lead. Like that. Speaking of a bit of lead, let's pop down to our thing and send some lead over to next door. I want to put some lead in here, please. Refined metal. Lead. How full do you want to be? You know what? You can be full. Okay, let's bring some lead over, guys. Ruby's going to bring some over. They might take the lead when it drops in, because there'll be too much for it to send in one go. I'll send that back down to, say, our 5 kilos of food now. Need to be so gosh darn high. Right, we got some lead in here with some slime lung on it. Nice. Put some lead in there, please. Thank you very much. We've been using our tungsten up. Nice. A lot of tungsten, but now we've found a tungsten volcano. Is that still set to lead? Lead. Come on, where's lead? Yes, it's still set to lead. Ah, door opened on us. Drop the lead in. Well, that'll do. You can send whatever it got. Yep, fine. Taking some tungsten and running away with it. Yep, you're doing your job. Ah, yeah, we've still got our thingy there. New planetoid. We already checked that. Grosselin. Is it called Grosselin because it's gross? It still looks wrong somehow. Filter's not designated. Oh, you better now? Yeah, now you look better. Okay, so this petroleum needs to be swept. They're not taking it away. Did they come up here and dig some stuff? They did. Now you can dig the rest of the stuff. Now we're going to do the risky maneuvers. We haven't got the steel for it. Nah, we'll have to wait. I'm going to move these up. But if we deconstruct them and another meteor shower was to come, so I was going to sort of move them up, put them there, delete the ones underneath, and they can walk on these to do it. Raise this ladder up and everything and be very happy. Our new arrangement. New interior. Come to build some stuff. Yeah, you did. Back to Lavini and let you get on with that. I need to come down here. I want to check these pipages. I think this is done. All empty now. Now, one thing you got to watch with these plants is they'll continue to use your phosphorite up, even though they're not growing. Come on, let me move the fleeping thing. Okay. Fleeping thing. I don't know what a fleeping thing is. Make sure there's no water trapped in here. Come on. Off you trot. Yeah, there's no water trapped in it. Good. Growing again. Oh, growing again. And life was good in the world. These ones didn't care because they were naturally planted by a pip. I need to cancel building these pipes. Don't build those pipes, you muppet. I knew someone had come along and built pipes. Right, this stuff we'll have to figure out what we're doing with. We might have to cool it down and send it somewhere. Probably into our plants, yeah. Our plants aren't getting any water or something. What's wrong? What's wrong, plants? Body temperature. Uh-oh. What's the wrong with the body temperature? 26 degrees. This is a bit hot. This water coming in this last bit. What do they like? 5 to 30. Yeah, this last bit of water coming in has been a bit warm. Been a bit warm. So we could run it through the tank. Bring it in like that. And run it in a liquid pipe, a normal one. We could just run it in a gold pipe straight up the side here. And put it back. I don't know. Probably too late. They're all dead now. Feeding to some of these. Some of them are coming back to life. What about the cooling loop? What are you at? Yeah, let's get some gold. Probably nearly out of water anyway. It's the last little bit of water that was here. Yeah. Yeah, it's the last little scraps. Then we'll have to find something else to feed you. Never mind. We can take all this igneous rock. This igneous rock is not hot. This stuff down here that's baking. There's a flappy fish on the floor. You can flap over here and drop in the tank, you muppet. Just bouncing in the same spot. Well, they've definitely got some carbon dioxide for the thing now. But the pinch of pepper nuts suffered. I think we need to start using more crude, Captain. Yeah, we need to run it full speed and just burn off the excess that we're not using. So if we could use our good old friend, the AND gate, so we could say, if there is not a bit of liquid in this pipe, liquid would pour over that and over that. It would come out. Head back, maybe. How would we do it? We want it to do the other rocket as well, don't we? Then we could come back over this way. That doesn't need to be obsidian all the way over here. Be insulated, but not obsidian. Cancel that bit of pipe. Hang on. I've got a plan. Cancel. No, it wouldn't work. That is an output. I don't think it would work. I was going to say we could put another one of these. That are like, you know, send the petrol back. But I'd have to, but I don't know. Then attach it to there, but I don't think it would work. And once this is full, it would start drawing back. But how would it know? Cancel that. How would it know that it's full? What I was gonna do was, well, you could do it quite simply, but it's a bit of a cheese. You could do it like that, and then maybe have a bridge. Because, you know, it'll always feed to a bridge, won't it? You know it was going to feed to a bridge, and then you could put your sensor right there and say, if you got petrol in this tire, in this pipe, then stop that. Turn that off because you've sent too much. And activate the other one to drain the pipe back out. I don't know, because that's actually over that. I don't know if that would work. Ah, rocket's in orbit. Hang on. That. Ooh, Drosler Lane. Algae planet. I see a pedestal with something on it. Well, a rover could demolish this place. Go back to Space Station L. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a rover. No, we didn't put a rover on this rocket. We can't drop one down. Damn it. Should have put one on. We did destroy some other things. Could have put a rover back on to take the place of what we took off the rocket. Look how much faster Bubbles is at space scanning. Go back to the space, actually. Bubbles are so quick. Right, let's click on Bubbles. No, not abandon ship. Change destination. Let's, how many have we got? 15. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. We could go right up to there, I think. Yeah, I'd rather go there. Yeah, follow this Grosselin planet around. In orbit. Okay, do that. You do that, and I'll panic. Right. So yeah, we could do that. Obviously, we wanted it to fill the other rocket. I want to test to see whether this really matters, having this pipe full of petroleum when the rocket takes off. I think it will, but if it doesn't, then I'll just grin and bear it. But you could do an automation to make it empty. And by that, I mean put in a pipe. Like, when the rocket takes off, there's no consumers on this pipe, right? So you could have another one of these that empties the pipe out once the rocket's taken off. But that's a bit late. You know, the rocket's already flown past all this petrol in a pipe and boiled it in the pipe. I don't know. I don't like that. Yeah, I need to come down here and make some steel, don't I? They're busy chunking out the thermium by the dozen. You're enjoying making thermium, are you? How much have you made? How much tungsten is left? Oh, we got a lot of niobium still. We got 1,200. 6.2 tons of thermium now. Just enjoy yourself there, won't you, Gene? Look at those eyes. You must have been on the old pop again. On the fizzy stuff, haven't you? You know? Soda pop. We have a few that need wrangling. They're not getting wrangled anymore. Oak shell, wrangle. Oak shell, wrangle. Oak shell, wrangle. Wrangle. Why does it put it right over in the bloody corner? There's loads in here. Crikey, how many's in there? 8. But still keeping that fed. All this is doing is just keeping them trapped so they're not attacking the dupes anymore. But I don't like it. Yeah. That whole system's got to be moved. Over here. And be moved to there. That's it. I've had enough of that. So. We could put a mesh tile right here. Like I said, I don't want to put a mesh tile because this turns into steam. Sometimes they go in and out of these rooms. Steam comes out and condenses. I don't really want, you know, polluted steam condensating into water and dripping into the petroleum tank. So, but I mean, you could put a mesh tile there. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. My logic. Bring this pipe over so it's over the top of the mesh tile and put a vent on the end of it. Have another one of these automations set here so that when this tile becomes full, which means the tanks are full, then if one of these tiles gets a blob of petroleum in it, that vent would open. It would shunt all the petrol that's in here out of the vent and drip it back down. It would still pump up to this point and go that way and drip back down. So it's kind of a waste of time, but at least this little piece here would be empty. The rocket pipes are. I think that would work. Basically what I mean by that is running this pipe. Instead of going like that, we would run over these vents and into the other rocket. I'm not even sure if the other rocket's going to have 2. You know, that's the point. The other rocket could have a different design. But we could then kind of bring out of there and come across and have a sensor. Liquid pipe element sensor. Just there. And then that would say, yes, there is petroleum in this pipe. As soon as it says, yes, there's petroleum in the pipe, you know the tanks are full. It's got to be. It's gone past it. Same as putting a bridge on a pipe. It will take all the liquid it can. This pipe will be empty. Bridge would take everything. So when you get liquid in this pipe, you know it's full. Whatever's gone to it is. It has to be. The other way I was thinking of doing it, I don't think it will work though, would be to put a reverse facing bridge in the wrong direction, facing back the other way. So when the rocket takes off, this all changes direction, uses the same pipe to go back again. I don't think I could make it work because this would be facing the wrong way. You'd have to have 2 of them, one facing down, one facing up. That would clear the pipe, but that would only clear the pipe after oh, they're coming in to build this. Okay, fair enough. We need some pneumatic doors in here. Otherwise, they ain't going to get up the top. Let's go. Ah, oh, that's what I meant to do. Mind my pan and scan. I do apologize. How much diamond do we have? Here we got a bit. Let's make another, I don't know, 50? Yeah, let's try 50. See how we get on with 50. Let's have some lime going on. We cooling this down? Is this actually happening? We've got 90-degree crude oil coming in. I don't think it's doing anything for this. Well, it was worth a try, worth a try. Let's go to the star map. I just want to check how we're doing. Oh, we're scanning all these out. There's more. Wow, Bubbles is super fast at scanning. That's what happens when you have someone that's got a 26, I think, in science, rather than someone with a 3. Science. Yeah, she's done that one. There's another thing unknown there. Did I remember to change Bubbles' shift? No, I did not, I don't think. Bubbles is here. She should be working. Let her sleep for now. We'll change her to rocket shift. Let her sleep until her shift is over. We'll pop eardrums because it's 12.1 kilos in here of oxygen pressure. Go back out there. She hasn't complained of not being able to eat, so I don't think I forgot to change her. Let's suppress these. I'm not going in there to let them out. Oh, is that another 5 days already? Crikey. Five cycle save game. Seems to happen every day, doesn't it? Feels like it. Cycle. 149 blast shots made. I don't know if they're bothering actually loading them into the bleeding machine. Doesn't seem to be. Hopefully they'll modify that. Press. 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 Perfect. Suppressed. Like my emotions. Okay. Let's see if we can improve. Right. Yeah. Let's see if we can improve. Right. How are we going to do this? That's got to be powered through that catch. We've got to get to power this thing. I suggest it was done in the library. No. Maybe it was done with the monosword. Yeah. Go up from here. We'll now switch to a bit of, I suppose, better. And then pop that into there. With a copper bridge. No, with a steel bridge. Does it need to be steel? I doubt it. Does that look elegant? No, that's horrible. Don't do that. Don't do any of that. That's awful. How are we going to do it? Right. What we're going to do is going to go power. No, we're going to go power. Conductive bridge. Let's make that out of steel there. Wire bridge errands. Let somebody make that for us. Oh well, I can't wait. We're not waiting. No, that's our bridge. I don't want our bridge. I just want a normal piece of conductive wire. We get away with making it out of lead. We're making it out of lead. And connect it in like that. We'll need a ladder. Reach it. 2 through 4. Good job. Perfect. Can be built. Build all that before the next meteor shower, would you? Right, how are we doing for steel? Terrible. Need to build some more. We did waste a lot on these platforms. We don't need a lot of these platforms now because we're going to move our petroleum rockets over there and we're going to have different rockets here. So, but I'm going to have it every other rocket goes here. Really don't need all these steel things. You know, it looks cool with them. I'll leave them. We'll make some. We're getting some lime coming in. We should have. Errands. Check out up here. Yep, we're good. Back into there. Someone errand coming to do this? Someone coming to do this errand, should I say? Otto's coming to run it. I think it's Otto. No, Otto's just coming to take diamonds. I'll deliver them. What's this job type then? Errand type decorating? Really? Oh, great. Why the heck is it a decorating job? That's just stupid. Oh man, that means we've only got one person that can actually do it. Right, okay. How's this thing looking? Ah, next dormancy 51.6 cycles. So this thing's going to erupt soon. In 7.8 cycles. Nice. How are we doing catching up? I'm not sure if it's already erupted again. I don't think so because the temperature of this stuff would be a lot hotter. Yeah, I think we're all right. Chunking away. Not making much power, but at least it's chucking out a little bit of stuff. Feed the hatches, not a huge amount. What's the matter with you? Filter's not designed. Oh. Well, that's a good filter, isn't it? Just filter everything. Designated, not designed, you muppet. Right. How are we doing in here? We don't even have the materials to build what we need to build in here. So we need a bucket. A bucket. Right. Sedimentary. Ugh. Ugh. Build that. Right. Build all that. Make sure you build that one there, because that's the one that I forgot last time. Right. Causing me problems. Right, so now I want igneous rock tile. Double click. Thank you. Tick, tick. Right up there, please. Right up there. Is this igneous? Yes, it is. So we can deconstruct this. All the way down to there. And make a ladder. Probably out of igneous again. When they come to do it. Yeah, they're coming now because they got nothing better to do. Can you deconstruct what you can reach of this first? And do that, say, on our 6. Yeah, thanks. I'll make that for igneous as well. Take what you can reach, build what you want. And this is going to be our way in. Never mind that. Show me the way out. Right. How's this dripping down? Oh, look at this. Oh, it's making a weird pattern happen. Stuff is jumping up and down. How is this ice so cold? It's minus 95. How are you so cold, ice? Is that freezing this? No, this is 60 degrees. No, it's not. Yes, it is. 62 degrees. The liquid part is, I think the solid part isn't. Ah, that's crazy. We'll come down and dig that up. Once we can get back in here again. Deliberately made it. They can't reach down here. They can't get out. Oh, that's the point. We need to add water to this system. Let's just power it up. Is it connected now? Did you connect it all the way through? Yes, you did. Central load 375. That's perfect. We don't need much. We just need a little bit of water to start her off. Boom. You'll go through here, get yourself cleaned, come through there, enter the carbon skimmer and sit there and wait until anything needs doing. Only a tiny pump, so it'll take a bit to get some water blobs going. Got a couple. Made the pipe a little bit windy so we can have some extra room for some extra water. 6.4 in there. 10 kilos. Well, we'll leave it running a couple more. Don't need much more than that. 10 kilos, 20 kilos. I guess we're good. That'll be it. Power wise. That can be snipped off. Thank you very much for your help. Got us going. And that's it. That will just sit there and wait in case any of that frozen carbon dioxide manages to force its way all the way up. Hey Stomp, how you doing? How are you doing today? Suppress. Yeah, let's be very suppressed about it. I'm so suppressed. 9. Let's make everything. Make everything yesterday. Star map. Let's keep our eye on our rocket. How you doing in there? 43 seconds and you get there, and I think you can start scanning some more then. What's that one? Organic. Another organic mass. Ugh, slime, algae, dirt, and polluted oxygen. Lovely. Oh no, food has decayed. Why are you decaying in there? You're supposed to be minus God knows what temperature. Minus barbecue deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Stale. Stale. It's only since the ethanol got dripped in here. I don't know how that can... Yeah, well, never mind. We won't worry about it, will we? That's impossible. Ah, fried mushrooms. Well, you guys are going to feast. Unless I've banned you from eating fried mushrooms, which I probably did. Let's connect this correctly. Why is there water in this pipe? Uh-oh. Some of our tanks got water in them. Ethanol. Ethanol. No, ethanol. 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 Ethanol and water. And what about you? Ethanol and water. Well, that's no flipping good, is it? We need to drip that water out when it gets to here. We need to drip the water into there. We need a bit of automation. We need to go. Easy day at work. Good job. It's nice when you have an easy day, isn't it? Sometimes, occasionally, a good easy day comes along. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a powerless filter in here. Powerless filter is going to be plumbing. Let's go to plumbing. This has got ethanol in it. If I put a vent on there, that is going to be terrible. Terrible disaster. So we need... I'll build it down one. Yeah, we could build it down here and then just put the pipes through. Okay, right, we'll have to do that because there's liquid in the pipes. And I don't want to drip it in the frozen biome. So let's go. We'll put a bit of insulated pipe right here. Boom. Right, and then this one is going to have a vent on it. Plumbing. Liquid vent. It can be made out of cobalt because that's what you have. And then we'll have a liquid pipe element sensor. The element sensor will tell us what element is in that pipe. And then we will say, if you see ethanol, hang on, let me go to the right button. If you see ethanol in this pipe, send a green signal. Problem with that is, these ethanol in the pipe, it'll open that vent and pull the ethanol out. We don't want it to do that. So we're going to switch it with a NOT gate. NOT gate will go there. And we can't put it like that because if we do, it will go through the battery signal. So we could put it there. There is a bit of like really nasty rads around here. Yeah. Have you got any plastic? Did I send you any plastic over here? I did, didn't I? Let's put some plastic in the way. Plastic tiles can go along here, let's say. Maybe along there a bit as well. Cancel that end one. Right. Don't worry about the plastic tiles. Let's get back to it, shall we? Let's get some automation wire. Make it out of a bit of iron, because that seems to fall in from the sky around here. We will prioritize that to a ridiculously high level, and this bottom one can be done later. So we'll come back, and when they've finished building that, we'll set that to ethanol. Oh, we might be lucky, and they might actually... No. Nice clothing. Nice pink pants you got on. We're going to block this up eventually and run these geysers. That way, only dupes in suits will be able to come along the top. Now, we don't have that luxury yet. Right, that's been built. So we're going to carry on dropping a ladder down here. Every time I come back, I'll remember, if I do remember, bring our ladder all the way down, then we can pop out here somewhere and actually finish examining that geyser, but we'll be in a suit at that point. Happening down here. Dripping down. There's sulfur, ice, liquid chlorine, ice at minus like 95 degrees. How does ice get so damn cold, man? Cold. Cold as ice. I don't like this pipe being full. That is a given. I do not like the pipe being full. So can we figure out a way? When the rocket is here, I don't think we can. If you opened another one of these facing a different direction, it would just flow from here. This piece of pipe would stay full. Kind of need to stop this and make it keep flowing on until it's empty. Could do that. Keep it flowing on, because we might have another petroleum rocket here that needs filling. Possibly even the third one, I don't know. Need to check the star map anyway, because I think he's stopped in space. What's that one? Radioactive gas cloud. Uranium ore, chlorine, and carbon dioxide. Haha, nice. And is that an oily asteroid? Carbon dioxide, methane, and crude oil. Organic mass there. We found any more question marks up here? No, that's just the radioactive gas cloud. Up against the edge of space and time. So let's change our destination and make sure we can go home. We got 11 tiles back. There's home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can definitely go 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can go there. And now I want to see what that is and see if anything else comes up as a question mark here. There we go. Good. Keep going. Keep looking. You'll find it. You'll find it. Find that glimmering thing. How much steel did we make by now? Oh, we've made a bit more. Let's view interior. We've done that. Now we need a ladder to reach that pipe. Let's make it out of plastic. Why not? It kind of just suits. That is going to be filled with consumable ore. Bleach stone. No, I've done that before. Accidentally clicked bleach stone and filled the entire cab with chlorine gas. Had to delete the whole thing and start again. Could have pumped it out to a vacuum, I guess. So for now, that's just coming out to there, but we will tap into this line that was originally for clay. We can run that down here, run that into there, And that will run all the way down here. My pattern scan all the way down here. And that's where we were dripping it into here to help make ceramics. But when that idea... Hello, poke shells. Oh, there's a load of them in here. My word. How are you doing? You're feeling a bit toasty in there. It's a bit... You can tell they all got dropped in at the same time. They're all the same temperature. 6, 55, 54, yeah. That's because they weren't wrangling them out of here properly. I think I'll just hit wrangle this time. No, that's not right. That didn't work. Damn. Alright, we'll do it there then. Wrangle all those out of that door. At least they don't get hurt. Wrangle them into a door. Right. Nice chat on the phone there, Ashken. Isn't that supposed to be cut out of there? We build a building for this thing. Where is it? Where's the building we built for that thing? I don't think we've got any power though. This line is full. 20,000. Oh, this... Yeah, no. 2,000 watts of power. What the heck are you running, man? What the heck are you running? This one was supposed to take over from this one. What's on this line then? Hey. Who's that? That's Catalina. Oh my god, your mouth is as big as your head. What people say about me when I'm eating chips. There you go. Right, we need to power this building. Can we rebuild it down here somewhere? We got more power on this line here, this line here. No, we don't have any power anywhere anymore. We're using so much power now. I meant to do that, didn't I? But never mind. Crikey. What are we doing with all this power? Like 1, 4, 5, 6. I think you're the only candidate we've got, mate. 1, 4, 5, 6. There. Need to run more power into the base. Base don't have enough power, Captain. All of these lines are nearly maxed out. Holy moly. What am I doing? Make one of the dupes run on a hamster wheel. This line should be good. Yeah, well, this line then, we can't get past it. It goes all the way in here. And it runs that, so we need that running. Yeah. That's not good. Well this, technically, we're not using the skill scrubber, are we? So let's just snip-a-roo there. Now we've got a line that we can use, right? How do we get the power down here to that? Because I can't put that in the kitchen because they won't like it, probably. I don't think you're going to fit in that gap, are you, pal? No, you're not going to fit in there unless I move things along, and I don't want to move things. So that line comes down here. Where could we put it? Put it in that room there. You know what? Power-wise, this line isn't doing anything. All of these things are not harvesting anything. So from this point onwards, this line isn't doing anything. I snip just there. 9 volt. Yeah, you're running it. Good job. We knew we'd get there in the end. Another bridge. Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Why are you making it out of steel? Well, no. Prioritize this up, please. Do it yesterday. Probably no point prioritizing it in the base. Berry sludge. Saw some berry sludge being made. Look at that stuff. Delicious. Space, no one can hear you fart. Ah, that's right. Now they're moving into where they're supposed to be put. But when I remove that door, they'll get angry and beat up the dupes. Oh, get them out of there and wrangle them into that room. We need the steel, man. Need so much steel. Get back into... No, not in there, you muppet. In here. View interior. Right, that is nice. Now we have a pressurized room. Going up. You can't put the medicine, yeah, this hand sanitizer. If you put that in before the room is pressurized, you will have problems with off-gassing chlorine gas. What is that in here? Why have we got... Now you can get rid of the plastic ladder. Thank you very much indeed for your service. And we will also build some plastic tiles in here. You have 3 there and 3 there because that's just what we're like. And we'll have 2 more doors. No ladders. I can just climb up whenever I climb up. Then we'll go for bedrooms. We can put... If this is going to be an explorer craft, we can put 1 bed. But if we're going to have... yeah, we might end up... Yeah, we'll put 2. We'll put 2 beds. 2 cots. Instead of the comfy beds. Well, I can't make it out of granite because there's only 200 granite left. So we'll do that. And what else will we do? Ah, that's what I was going to do on the other rocket that I forgot. This new drywall stuff. Yellow cake wedge, fresh white or drywall. Give us some more choices for God's sakes. Have some yellow cake wedge made of sedimentary rock because I didn't change the material. Never mind. Once that's built, we'll put a toilet in. We need the rocket control station back in. Oh no, that's under rocketry. We're going to put that at the top. Why did you just drop that on the floor, you muppet? Oh well. Or someone will take it for something. If we put that back in, then we can actually set the like to stop them taking stuff out of things and make it grounded. Otherwise they'll just take everything. They don't care. They'll just steal everything. What's it like in here pressure wise? Yeah, that's not bad. Did I just build that out of copper? Bleeding heck, it keeps resetting me to copper. Bleeding heck. Bleeding heck. Oh, I sound so British then, didn't I? British. Grounded. I'll set that to grounding. There's deconstruct that. I'll make that out of proper materials. We need one made of steel, please. Right, yeah. Let me make one. You're going to have one in a rocket, so yeah, it doesn't do it. It doesn't let you build it. Right, we'll come back in a bit when that has been built. Now, we don't have any space on this rocket to build anything else. We got a nose cone and a cargo bay. And we have some oxidizer and 2 tanks of fuel, and that means we can go 20 tiles on the star map. Which is where we are going. Ooh, what's that? Organic mass. Helium cloud. Up. Water and hydrogen. I want helium in the rocket. Make all the duplicates squeaky. Oh, I guess we have to come back and land then because we'll have to refuel before we can get that far. Let's go back to earlier. Earlier, we were here earlier. And we will drop this ladder again. Would you come and build that, please, sirs? And probably not, because every time I come over here, it's because they've gone to bed. Go back to Lavini. I just want to double check. The Atmo suit section has got Atmo suits in it. On this thing. Yeah, we got some Atmo suits built up. Good. Means when there's a space, they'll put one in. Have a boogie, Max. Enjoy your boogie. Right, awaiting delivery of artifact of interest. No artifacts analysed. Well, I think we've got an artifact here. Needs removing and analysing. Does that look like it's supposed to be? Oh, I think that needs removing. Entombed artifact. Here you go. So that needs to go there. Errand. Dean's got the job. Can someone grab that and bring it over? Got it. Bring it down here. Dump it in the machine. And we'll get that analysed. Somebody will do it. Everybody's not permitted. Research or decorating can do it. Okay. Researchers and decorators are like one and the same in this game. So, what I was thinking of doing is just... We have this, so it fills up, it comes through here, does the other rocket. And if it fills up the other rocket as well, so it would come through this one to get to the other one, sort of come out and up. I don't think I can put one there because that's in line with the rocket. I'm not sure if that's a valid spot. Build in. I think we'd have to come out extra one to there. Now we wouldn't do this on this one. We'd do this on the after the second rocket. Because it might not have two tanks. I only have one. I think they can stand on here to zap these to build them. So if we go plumbing, liquid pipe element sensor made of steel. Yeah, that can't go there. That's gotta go down. Oh, that's terrible. We just put it there then. I don't know if the rocket can take off. Can't go there either. Crap. I don't like this. It's coming out too far. That looks horrible. Maybe we could put it above it then. Right there. Even that looks awful. Let's put it... No, because that's going to interfere. They're all over the place like little flowers. I'm just decorating at the moment. We come down by an extra one and then across. Yeah, that would be better. Go. Get rid of you. Deconstruct all this. Pipage. Pipage has got to go. Right, now we can put a sensor somewhere here. Not that. Element sensor, that's what I want. I'm going to put it further away, I think. I'll put it there. Because we've already got automation. Not there. There. We've already got automation coming out here. So we need to get that automation to this signal. Down to here. Like it. Prefer it went through here all the way along there. Let's cancel those two. I'm not going to do it now because we've only got one rocket. But I'd prefer it went all the way through the middle and did all 4 rockets and then came back this way in a secondary pipe. So this would not be connected here. It would be go through the other one and then there. But I just want to see if... Cancel that. I know what I'll do. We'll bring it back this way. Sense it over here. For now. And all I want to do is I want to add a sense to that. So if that's got a liquid in, then this cannot run. Then that way it will run out empty. Back into the petrol tank again. Theoretically. I think that should work. So let's go. Automation. No liquid pipe. Element sensor made of... Well, we can make it out of thermium if we want. We're rich. We can make it out of thermium. So we'll put it right there, made of thermium. Because we can, because we're snubs like that. And then the automation will come from that. Make it thermium for a couple of little bits like that. And then we'll change to steel. And it can here and come down. And we will have at the bottom an AND gate. An AND gate. The AND gate will go to that. Which would be the best way to do it? Like that, maybe? What did I make that of? Steel. So this would have to have a knot on it. If it senses that, it would flip the signal, which would then make this red and a red and a green, which would turn off the flow. I think. I hope. Yeah. So we need a NOT gate on this. Somewhere up here. I think I'll put it away from the rocket. Yeah, we'll put that down to there with a NOT gate on it. So it will run all the time because that will be normal. Would be flipped to an on. So that will be on by default. And then if that senses liquid, it'll turn that off. So then this shut off will close. Nice. And this liquid will pass on and start running wherever we send this pipe. Because automatically it will fill up these first before it flows on. I hope. We might have to run it through that one first, then this one, and then back. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll figure that one out later. But because we're going to have more than one petrol rocket, we're going to run the fluid through there and back again. Flight status on the star map. We can double check where we've got to. We're checking out some more tiles here. These question marks over there. Oh, that's slow as your molasses. Oh, what have we got there? Exploded gas giant. We've got forested Cadino, a sandy field, an obsolete space station to have a look at. Another one there to look at. Got the radioactive gas cloud there. How many tiles have you got left? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That class is 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say 5. Yeah, 5. Could go a little bit closer to this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. And 8 for moving to there. Yeah, we'll move one tile over. I think we can do that. Change the destination to there. Can you see that far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever. 8, 9. Then we'll go back and refill and everything. It's all manual at the moment for that one, but I was hoping to have it ready. Yeah, I was hoping it would be ready. So we've managed to bust our way down here. Made this tank squished up a little bit more. Unfortunately, not much shielding from, the great outdoors. But we will do. As we make more steel, we'll get more done. This is starting to melt now, so we're getting polluted and clean water in here. I'm thinking of filtering all of this and desalinating it here and then sending over clean water. I think that would be better. So now you can come down here in your Atmos suit, which is much better. Sedimentary again. So we'll probably have to change to sedimentary, won't we, to build these ladders. What have you got there? Both. Sedimentary and igneous. Please don't leave, just stay there and get it done. Uh-oh. We got a leakage. Where did that come from? That came from Magic Land. There's flipping petroleum there. Well, I don't want you in my system. No, we'll have to mop you up and get rid of you. Going to interfere with my plans. World domination. And, yeah, down to there. Please, keep building. There you go. We'll mop that up before we do anything. Thank you very much. I don't know where that even came from. Petroleum snuck in here. Must have. Oh, nuts. Look. Mop. If I put a block there, that's going to pour out. Damn it. Should have spotted that beforehand. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, George. Get in there. You'll be able to go and examine your thing soon, won't you? Yeah, I'll get a lunch. All right, fair enough. Mop that up while you're waiting, will you? You'll have to cancel that. Deconstruct. Mop that up. Is there a mop command? Yeah, there is. Back to Lavini. Building things and stuff and what's not. Okay, so liquid pipage is set up. No, wrong thing. I want to snip this off now. That's got to be snipperooed there and connected up to there instead. That's the output from the gate. That's set up, even though this isn't ready yet. The knot flips it to a yes and on signal, and that is always on because there's a rocket on the platform, and we can't turn that signal off. So we're making it an and with another signal. That's the only way I can think of doing it at the moment. Gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Bye, have fun. So we're building all this. That's got to be set to thermium's a long way away. They've got to run off and get that. So yeah, they can carry plenty. That'll do. Then this pipe would go. Where was that vent that we had? Oh, it wasn't a vent, was it? It carried all the way down here and vented out in here. Yeah. We're going to have to put a new vent in. We're going to snip a route. No, not too close to it. We'll go here so they can bridge over. We'll put a vent there. Thing there like that. Now this is where the petroleum will be coming from eventually. This is going to be set to here. So that when this is all backed up, whatever, not running, we'll actually be able to fill the rockets from this bit instead. The idea anyway. We might as well start filling them, I guess. That's why this pump, while it's sat there just feeding these, it can be filling these tanks at the same time so that when the rockets come back and need refilling, they'll refill faster. From this, only using with the one pump. My logic. That's my logic. We'll snip that off there at this point, and we'll run with this one instead. No. Run with you like that. Cancel that. Yeah, we'll put that through once these tanks have started filling up a little. Don't know if we should just have it fill these two and then these two drop down to there. That probably would be kind of better, I think. I don't know. That comes out kind of down to there. Not necessary. Do it how you want. Still going to get the same result at the end of the day. Petrol will fill these tanks. And, oh, it's all on a 9 as usual. 9! Do everything yesterday. Do it now. Right, yeah, see. So, we'll fill up a few tanks. We'll expand this as we go. This used to be the room with the... to get the... pump out the polluted water. But we don't have polluted water anymore. We've got a dirt making machine and steam instead. Right, so this will all filter down to this one. go into this tank first, and if this tank is full, it will go into this one. That way, while that pump is just sitting there, just only feeding 1, 2, or 3 petroleum boilers, it can be loading up some tanks with petrol, so that when the rockets want refueling, they're getting full pipes all the way through instead of partial ones. That's the plan. So this needs to be set to petroleum. So petroleum. If you sense petroleum in that pipe, you got to turn that off, right? But the problem is the petroleum will flow through, and the pipe. This will be off, so the petroleum will flow through. Then it will stop, and then this signal will go off, which will put this back on again, turning that back on and making it flow again. We need some kind of way to stop it and make it reset the system so that it only flows enough to fill the vehicle and then stops. And it doesn't keep flowing all the time. I mean, it might be fine. The rocket might be perfectly fine to take off with a pipe full of petroleum hanging around, but I'd rather it didn't. But we'll just mess around and see if we can come up with a solution. So far, we're just going to go through the one rocket, but when Bubbles comes back from space, I'm going to try and view some of this stuff before I send her back. And then once she's refueled, she can go off this way, I think, and see these. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe go this way. Who knows? Go a different direction. We found Tostilos early. We got thermium. I'd like to find glimmering mass. Glimmering field. If we can find a glimmering, then we can make supercoolant. Or we might also send a rocket to Frigilia and send some... Oh no, wasn't that the one? Yeah, we could send a rocket to this one and the old robot down to start mining it. A lot of junk in there that the robot could mine easily. Usually chuck them down and they can't do anything because they can't dig. Oh, that made more. I just saw something flying across. Well then, Camille. Keep the old fossil coming. We need that steel. Grinding up all my diamonds. There you go. This system has been here for ages. We never bothered improving it. And it's actually run out a few diamonds. I'm shocked. They're so slow. We're like, oh my god, it's appalling. Local colony lacks applied sciences. Yeah. Our scientist is sat on a rocket somewhere. But we have done all of this research. With just that. So they can come back and they can do a bit more of this Radbolt propulsion one. And yeah, we've basically done everything except for that. And finish the Radbolt. And then we can do the hydrogen engine. Yay! I love making H2O2 tanks of doom. Just huge. Why? Why do you need a huge tank of hydrogen? I don't know. I just want a huge tank of hydrogen. Why are you not flowing? Why are you not flowing? Why are you not flowing? Is there an issue? Somebody should be down here doing this job. Otto? Otto? It's your job, Otto. Let's check the priorities. Actually, I need to check what type of job it is. It's an operate, isn't it? Let's check the priorities. See if we can make Ellie more inclined to do some operating. Even Devon. Nails, you could bleed and do some if you want. I don't mind. Just pitch in. Pitch in and help. Yeah, Ellie, Nels, Otto, Mima, and Jean and Devon should be on it like a rocket. Especially Otto, he's usually there. Pretty darn quick when things need doing. Now we've got a nice tank of petroleum, but I think it's actually starting to go down. We need to put a marker. We place a ladder just there. We know that it's just touching it. So there we go, we can tell. You build that, we will know. We're going to build this obsidian pipe out a little bit. Later there out of obsidian. Then we'll switch just to igneous. Bring it back. Where are we going to take it? We need to get to this dripper. Yeah, this is going to be the new pipe going up. You're not using too much of that, are you? Yeah, that might be taking too much of the petroleum out of that pipe. If that's the case, we'll put a second pump in. We'll put another pump down there. Yeah, because when we need the power, I'd rather we had the power. This comes secondary. Oh, what we could do then is make this an overflow. So this will fill up as an overflow. And that will take the priority. And what I mean by that is you take a bridge, a pipe. Let's change it to we don't need obsidian. Do it like that, right over there. And we'll wait for someone to build it. I'm going to come along in a minute. Bean, come and build it for us, would you? Come on, Jean, you know you want to. Alright, Ruby will do it. Ruby wants to build it, or supply to it, and then go away. And not build it, because that's what they're like. Go on, Ruby. I know you've got to come from the other side of the world. The other side of the map. Just to build a pipe for me. I'm going to just temporarily snip that there and let that flow. Don't want the power going down. We'll have to sort our spike out as well. Spike of Doom is looking a bit... Thank you. Build it? You going to build it for me? Thanks very much. Snip that up like that. Get in. So that should back up now and fill this pipe. Okay, building broken. Flooding. Incubators flooded. Right. That was my test to see whether that was actually feasible or not. And it's not. Why, bedrooms. I was slowly redoing the bedrooms. Cancel any overwrites there. You don't have to overwrite that pipe. Let's see. Let's snip it the correct way, shall we? No, I don't like it like that. Snip, snip. Snipperoo. We'll probably have to drop a second. Yeah, we'll probably have to drop a second pump in. When this backs up, Ollie, like it is here, any excess will run through and join this. But this will take priority all the time because it's bridged on. This will take all the liquid it can and put it into this pipe. The only time it will flow out underneath is if there's any if the pipe is full. Game save, so I'm having a drink. A Rubik's Cube, sorry if it's noisy. Messing the Rubik's Cube up. Practicing doing it for another video. See if I can do it a bit faster. Last video I did it in under 5 minutes. So let's see if I can do it a bit quicker this time. There you go. That's fine. Cancel that off. Don't do any overwrites. So there you go. You can bridge it on. Take a pipe out from underneath from the white side and put it somewhere else, and that'll be your overflow. So if this is full, we'll go this way. Hey, Stomp. Right, so let's see if we can figure this out. We need a system that will not keep running permanently, but just sort of like stop this. I think we need a thank you, Stomp. We might need a memory toggle one. A memory toggle. So a rocket landing would reset the memory. We could do it that way. Which one's the output? That's the output's the black on the outside. Yeah. So instead of having the AND gate, you'd have that instead. The input, the input would be that, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's try that. I'm experimenting, so I'm making it out of lead, which is probably not the best material to have. So as you set and you reset. So yeah, what I'd rather have is this would go to that one, the reset. When the rocket lands, it resets this, then some more. No, that's bad. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. For some reason that doesn't look right. Cancel. I need to think about that some more. Because the problem here is what I was going to do. Run this pipe down. Find this loop here. Run it probably up the edge here. Or something. Nice and neat. Rather than straight down the middle of the map. Yeah. Probably run it here, jump over there. We can still put all that in, but I don't think it's going to work unless I can get the automation right for what I want to do. So we can take this pipe. It doesn't need to be obsidian. It can just come up here. Shape adventures. Space adventures. Space adventures. Yes. Need those. Need your space adventures. Way up. Not too far, mate. Right, we'll have to put a ladder in a bit higher. Ladder in. Right, so the idea was that if this fills up and it overflows, this will sense that it's overflowed, turn that off, and then drain the pipe and drip it back into the tank. But the problem is, as soon as the end of this will be off. As soon as this gets all the way around, comes around here, and it disappears, and the pipe goes empty again, that's going to turn back on. Don't want that to do that until the rocket has taken off and landed again. When it lands again, it would then send a second signal for the automation, which is why I was going to make it with the memory toggle. Because the memory toggle just remembers the previous signal that was sent in and puts it as an output. That's a poor way of explaining it, but yes. So the output is that one there. So that would go to the switch. That would require some testing. I don't know if that'll work. Let's build it anyway. Find out. Who knows? I don't know. I just work here. What I'll do is I'll build it underneath. That way we can put another one, something over under there to see if it opens a door or something. We put a door there for it to open and close. And if that works, then we know we've done it. A bit like when we were messing around with this counter thing. No, we were just sort of like, heck, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll reconnect that now. So it seems to be working. I've reset that to a 5 that I accidentally changed to a 7 last episode. I ran back through the episode, tried to find out what it was on before I messed around with it. I could reset it correctly. So yeah, here we go. So the idea is at the moment, this signal will say is ready to fly, and it will withdraw all of these. It's also got to carry on up and open the doors. So we need a automation bridge over that. Need to bring this down, and we don't want it to be on all the time, do we? No. So we need another knock gate at the top. So when it says, yeah, we're ready to ride, we're ready to ride. It can then trigger the doors to open. Makes sense to me. They'll stay off for now. When it's ready to ride, this will go red, which will make this go green, which will open the doors. Doors should already be powered from... They aren't powered. We haven't powered them yet. We need to run this power line up here. LED? Well, cold up here, this side of the map. We can run LED up here. There, and then we'll change to steel. I need to check my rocket. Where's my rocket? Oh, yeah, okay, you're just standing around. You've scanned all you can reach. You can't reach that one, but I don't want to take the risk of not getting you home, so come back home and we'll refuel you. There you go. And what have we got? Helium cloud, organic mass, oily asteroid, organic. There's a few more to get around here, I think. And there's a whole empty black space that we haven't discovered there. We've got this planet, Dino, the gassy moo place, exploded gas giant, methane gas, natural gas, hydrogen, and solid methane. Nice. Oops, sorry, Bubbles. Bubbles, you're in a star, but you got to stick your suit back on when we get home. Hopefully we'll land Bubbles here, which means we need to automate this piece. So I do need to get the power going. Let's get some power wire. We can't use that. We can use steel. Rather just use steel. Yeah, that we need to power that one as well. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. We don't need to power these, so theoretically we could just bridge over these. They don't need to open ever. We'll just bridge over them. They won't be powered. Do that one. Inductive bridge. I don't need to power them, so I'm not going to bother. We'll have to come back in when we move this up. Once we've got a decent amount of steel again, we'll move this right up to the top, I think. Because of the materials falling down on us when there's asteroid meteor strikes. So, they've got a bit to build. Back to Ela. Never say the name of this darn place, can I? Well, they've done that petroleum, so I think we'll just dump that in space. Let's put a bottle emptier right there. Hope we don't get a meteor shower in the next couple of minutes. Got loads of damaged stuff. Oh well. Right. We can now... Yeah, I won't sweep that just yet. Deconstruct. We're coming down this far, aren't we? Yeah, we are. As usual, they're in bed when I come over here. They usually are because, yeah, they're an afterthought. Sorry, guys, but you're an afterthought. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing, George? Had a shave yet? George has got, yeah, he's a bit uber skilled. Got 7 in just about everything when you first get him. He's the one who was living in that storage tank on Lavini. He was living in... Where is it? It's just here. We still left the beautification that we put up to persuade him to come out. And we filled it with sand. Yeah, over 1,000,000 tons of sand. I don't know why. Just felt like filling it with something. It seemed like a waste. Filled it with sand. 561 is the amount of times this door is opened. A few extra than that before we built that, but just to see, to keep an eye on it. We want to know how many times it's dropped magma into the system. So, yeah. So, can this work? Can we actually make this work? I don't bloody know. Why is everything on a 9? I don't know that either. Make it on an 8. That's a 9 is stupid. Stop making everything on 9s. Right. So, rocket lands, it triggers this. Fuel pumps round, gets to there, says basically these are full. That turns off. Fuel keeps running and drips back into the tank again. Returns to the petrol tank. We'd have to have a bottle bridge. We need a liquid bridge. Need a liquid bridge there. We need a liquid bridge there. We're just making a loop. It's just a loop. We may make the loop go a bit higher. More in the middle of this. We can go round this one and then round this one and then back. I think that may be necessary. I'm not sure. So I think this might interfere with it. But when the rocket takes off and there's nothing here, it would flow back anyway because there'd be no other direction for it to go to. I'd rather the pipe wasn't full all the time. That doesn't seem right to me. So if we can have that trigger the memory toggle, and then the other one, this one, would trigger this one, then the output would be green. If the memory is set to green, and that would reset the memory to red. No, I don't think that's going to work, is it? I don't know. That might need a NOT gate on it to work correctly. And then this would connect to this one, which is why it's all wrong. I wish you could flip them, but you can't really flip them over. Now you can spin it around, but you can't really flip it properly. Better if you could. But it's just an experiment to see if we can make it work. We'll control a door, see if we can make the door open and close. With a bit of automation and see if that rocket taking off actually opens the door. So then that would come out there, that would come out here. That would have to be connected to this one, wouldn't it? That would be connected to the input from the rocket. And I have no idea if that will work. Did we set that to petroleum? Yes, we did. And at the same time, the signal will come out of this one saying the rocket is ready to launch. Ready. That will retract all of these because this will go red. This will then, this will go green, sorry. This will then switch to red, which will retract all of these. All of them will retract. You'll flip this one to green, which will open the doors. Once the doors are fully open, it will then say it's ready to launch. And we can automatically tell it to launch the rocket. But the rocket won't launch while these doors are shut. At least it didn't used to. I don't know if it will now. We will let it build all this stuff. Let them build. I think some liquid just moved then. Yeah, because that's sensing petroleum in the pipe. So it stopped this from flowing, which is correct. But as soon as this gets to it, it'll allow that to flow again, which is wrong. I don't want it to do that. Stop it from doing that. Never mind. We'll think. Think and think some more. Where is our rocket in space? Still far away. 2.7 cycles away. Is that being altered at all? We didn't pick up a single artifact. We could have picked up something, you know. Are we getting any rocket speed bonus? Rockets operating on autopilot will have a reduced speed. Rocket speed can further increase by the skill of the duplicant. Rocket burden. So I don't think we've got that building running, have we? This thing. Is that running yet? If it's running, we don't have a duplicant that can do it. Disabled by automation grid. What? No. I've put an automation wire through it, have I? Yeah, we did. Because that was originally doing that. I don't want that automation wire there. Deconstruct you. That was a silly thing to do. But who needs to run it? What sort of job is it? Won't tell me until they've done that. What a muppet. What a muppet. Come and do that for me, would you? No? Gonna get some igneous and go off and do things. Fine. You're gonna get some igneous and go off and do things. Where are you taking all the igneous? Do I want to know? Can you take that bit of lead away for me? Skill required, and nobody can do it. No eligible rockets in range. Oh well. Well, there's that. Maybe it's because the rocket's already there, up in space, and it just won't recognise it until it's landed. Oh well. Perhaps you have to do one on every single planetoid. That would be difficult. I see some asteroids shooting around over there. They don't seem to be coming towards us, do they? I'd still like to find the glimmering. I'd like to find a glimmering one. If we can find the glimmering one, we can make supercoolant. And that will make things much better. Everything is better with supercoolant. How you doing, guy? Yeah. Like that, is it? Fine. Go down and check. Yeah. Your sulfur is minus... Well, that bit's hot. The ice is still minus 95. I don't know how. With all this stuff pouring on it. There's even chlorine gas in here at minus 90. Keep running. Did you build the thing? Yeah. Alright, we'll put beryllium there so you can tip it away. Make sure we get the right thing. Yeah, our tank's getting a bit full for the toilets, isn't it? I think we might need to dispose of some polluted water somewhere. We'll have a little thing off of this and feed it to a plant. I'll remove that deodorizer and we'll put a plant tile there. That will be under food. Hydroponic tile. Boom. And we'll plug that directly into it. That way there's no tile there. There's no space for liquid to wait. It can only go into there on its way past. And then we'll put in a plant there, which will help because it will give us more reed fibers. When did we have left? 92. That's fine. No eligible rockets in range. That's weird. Range. So we need a we need one of these guys, a space scanner set to scan for the name of the rocket to come home so we can automatically open the door. Because if you click on that, you can choose your rocket name. And you can say, right, you're checking for you, and when it sees you, it opens its door and lets it in. If we're going to do that on this side, which would be easier and much more useful to us, we would have to block off this, because I'm not having that problem again where everything hot fell down in here and nearly overheated all this system. How's this running now? Perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it to run. Yep. It just fills that up, and then this will eventually will connect that. This will be our flow to the rockets. We can move this right the way down here if we want. In this bit. In this space. We'll have to take the automation down there, but that's fine. I don't mind doing that. We've got a little bit of automation set up, but not much. This bit under here is made out of thermium wires there, and this is thermium wires here, but we change to steel when we get a bit away from it. Priorities. There's lots of priorities, lots of work to do. This is when you give too many options, too many jobs, and it feels like nothing gets done. Oh, Sid's working well. Go on, Sid. It only looks like Sid's eyes. How many we got in here now? 16. And 8 eggs. 15. Oh, we got our thing done. Get out of the way, Draco. Office mug, double helix. So let's put the office mug. No, actually, the mug suits the canteen really. The mug here. Select you. You can go there, and that one. We put the double helix. No, we'll put the double helix in here then. Yeah, you can be the double helix. Select you. Hi, Sweeps. You alright? Boom! Oh, mug. Nice. Check the overlay. Yeah, it's stonkingly good in here. Composition of 3 colours. The astronomer at home. Mess table. Pedestal buddy buds, and I would even put background tiles in, but there's only like yellow ones and white ones. Ugh. And we could put, if we wanted, pixel packs in here and make that nice colours. But I'm just waiting to see if they bring out some more drywall. Because at the moment we've got this one, which is not the nicest looking. Oh, I never thought to rotate it until now. So yeah, but it does mean it's a private bedroom now. Private bedroom, which gives a +3 morale as opposed to a normal bedroom that only gives a paltry 2. Yeah, all that work for 3 morale and all that extra space. I'm not sure it's worth it. Did you go that side? See you later, punk. Have a good one, mate. Have a good sleep. See you later. I won't be much longer. I've been talking for so long. My voice is going croaky. Talking horse. Ew. Yes, look at that. It looks like fog almost. It disappears. I think it's my poor graphics card struggling to keep up. Oh no, I can't cope. So, liquid-wise, that's connected. And it's flowing now. Is this going to trigger? Now enabled. Ah, yeah, it's enabled, but it's not got any liquid in it. We haven't connected it yet. I was like, it's working without it. No, it's not. No. Don't get excited. Not working. You just haven't connected it yet. We'll deconstruct this piece. Goes to there. That'll be fine. Excellent. So this piece can go now because that wasn't working. You can go. We have to figure out how we're going to do that. Rocket lands, sets the memory to red. No, nothing would flow if it set it to red, would it? I think so. That's now saying, yeah, set it to red. That wouldn't work. We would have to... That would be set to green by this. We're going to put a switch on it so we can manually do it. Like that. And then we'll put a door just to represent that. And I don't mind bringing some steel over anyway, because we always need it with rockets. Otherwise, we'll just put a bit of power into the door so it moves quicker. For testing purposes. And yeah, that can connect to the door for now. Then I think we need a NOT gate here. I'm not sure if it's going to work. So we'll put the NOT. We could just stick the NOT gate right on that, like that. Good. Just for testing purposes, we will do such things as these. Right, you build that. While I go and look for the life I left behind before I found Oni. Yes. Okay. Let's pop it back over to earlier. And we'll bring our ladder down a bit further. Now we can bust through here and step down into this wonderful world here. We're going to dig out. Yeah, we'll do that one. That one. And that one there, I think. And that one there. Good job. You can step into there when you can reach. And you can analyze your heart's content because you'll have a suit on then when you get to there. We're going to make this all like that, so it's double thick, solid, insulated tiles. Or are we just going to go, I don't care. The proper entrance is going to be under here. Right? This is just so you can get in there and start analysing that thing. Doing my head in. You still got your pyjamas on? Yeah. Still got his pyjamas on. PJs. Right, so we'll carry on going down. Where are we going to go down to exactly? Probably there will be fine. We can get access to this ladder. I can't get out here because this door is locked. Oh, didn't work. I think I'm getting a significant amount of lag at times now. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Keep going. Hey, George, come back. Keep going down. Yep, you can do that. Don't worry. We'll block that up as soon as Harold there is finished. He's not very fast. Let's give him that. I think it's his first volcano, but don't tell anyone I told you. Oh, goodbye, George. I've done a little bit. A little bit's better than nothing, I suppose. And then you can come down here and dig this out, because I don't want that to be like that. I want it to be little pieces like this, so I can sweep it with a sweeper at a later date. This thing is quite nasty. We could deconstruct it, but I was thinking we might use it at some point. Got a nice amount of rads on it. That's pretty good. I like it. I kind of bodged this up again. That needs a line of sight. Do that. It can't see anything. So we'll take that off now. That's got to be deconstructed. Hopefully we won't get another blob of petroleum from nowhere. I think it came out of the pipe. Merc root. I reckon they should have the random sort of like super dupe. So occasionally you'll be if it'll make people look if there was a really good dupe. Because you get to a certain point and you just go, nope, not having anything. I'm not even looking. Don't care. Yeah, we'll get rid of all of that. We'll get rid of that transformer as well. Goodbye you. Thank you for your service. You are no longer required. Plus 2 requirements. Still getting water in these pipes, which is not good. It gets fed to this guy. We got to set this. Now you can either set it to the liquid you don't want, but if you want to set it a lot easier, because then you'd need like loads of them, sort of like take out water, take out, crude oil, take out this, take out that. But if you set it to the one you do want, in this case, we want not petroleums, ethanol. We want ethanol, but instead of linking it directly to the input of the valve, because that would open the valve every time ethanol came along, which is wrong. You don't want it to do that. You want it to be closed when ethanol's there, but open if you accidentally get some water in the pipe, so the water can drip out. Set that to ethanol, and we flip it to not and send it to that. So it's enabled at the moment, but as soon as the ethanol gets in that dial, that will close. So we can get there. It will sit like that. We can snip you to there. The ethanol just bypasses it. So it's a completely powerless filter. It's locked. As long as ethanol is in that tile, in that pipe, that's closed. Totally free. Doesn't cost you any power. Well, it costs you resources to build it, but it's energy efficient because it doesn't cost any power to run. And it's totally, well, as long as this doesn't overpressure. You can use it with gas or with liquids, with gas pipes too. But if it's, as long as you make sure that never overpressurizes, then the selected liquid will be the only thing that can go past. Anything else will be chucked out. The only problem with it, it's not like sensitive. It doesn't care what the thing is. It'll just chuck it out. You'll end up with a mixed tank of stuff to deal with, but that's fine. That way, we can run this and it doesn't matter. It's not going to get fed into anything that it shouldn't. So, we are nearly done for this session. There's a lot of sweep orders on things that can't be swept yet. We've got this prepared for the sludge presses of doom. We're going to press out the mud, the water, and that water will drip down here, and this one will be polluted. That can drip into this one. Don't care. That gets mixed up. These poor cats stuck in here for ages. Ah, poor kitty cats. Keep coming down a bit more. I think I'll double thick this. It just doesn't look right. And we'll come through here and then we'll have access to down there. Wait for him to finish doing what he's doing. Got to take ages because he's not very skilled at it. Let's see. Right. The signal says rockets landed, and that sets that to green. This is on by default, so I don't have to switch it on. That's opened the door, which lets the petrol flow. Let's simulate the petrol having filled this loop. Obviously, it's not going to do this bit. That's going to an end, but it emptied the rest of it, which is what I was after. So if this tile then senses some petrol, that's what this is going to signify. Oops, double clicking, treble clicking. So we'll click that. And that stays off. That stays on. That's not going to work. So let's hang on, yeah. Got to turn it back on again. You do not want that door to shut. But when the rocket takes off, and then re-lands again, so that would turn that off. No, when the rocket takes off, that would become a red signal, wouldn't it? It would. Hang on. How can we simulate that? I haven't left enough space to put another switch in here. We might be able to simulate it by hacking the system. Ah, well, it might work then. Ah. So the rocket takes off. That would make this. This is a off signal. And this is on because there's petroleum in the pipe, and it's hit this. I would say yes. I sense petroleum's. Actually, it's flipped with a NOT gate, but we could change that if we wanted to. Do it the right way around. Whichever way works. That's not going to change anything, see? That's not going to make it flow again. Off. When the rocket takes off, that would revert back to green signal, which would allow it to flow, but it can't flow because there's no rocket there. It won't go anywhere because there's nowhere for the liquid to flow to. Only time it would start flowing is when the rocket lands again, because it needs these ports or something for it to flow to. It's not just going to flow nowhere. It might flow because we've got it set up to a dripper, so I'm not sure. Because that is technically an output for the liquid, so it could potentially flow that way. I think we can make this work. It seems like we're close. Close, I'm not sure. Close is a good description of it. It might be, yeah. When the rocket lands again, that goes green, that opens and starts flowing more water, for more. Yeah, that's a green signal there, so flowing. This would be off, wouldn't it? But that wouldn't matter. I don't know. I think we're close. I think there's a thing that I'm missing. I think there's something missing. Vital. Vitally important. Missing. Yes, a brain. That would be useful. Okay. We've still got a little bit more to build. They're getting there. They're getting it done. Long way to go, and they've got to carry the steel and, you know, stop and chat and finger guns each other every time. It's a hard life being a dupe. Also, it's a bloody long way to walk. So we might improve on this tube and bring it up here and drop them out a wee bit closer to where they're needed. Yeah, that might be better. Blocked this off before because this kept filling up with liquids every time we opened this door and the steam came out. Let's double check. Yeah. Let's double check our power situation. Yeah, we seem to have got through a hurdle there. We were using a lot of power for some reason. Something was juicing the system. Got bits of igneous rock being fed through the system coming up. Fed to the hatches. They're still hungry. There's still no food there, but I think if we can find the glimmering and make some supercoolant, I think we can probably make this run a lot better. That has just erupted and I missed it. Yeah, there's a lot of hot material back in here again. These things are running on super overpowered. They're overclocked. Heat production 192. Yeah, they're way overclocked. We'll come and play with this later, but I mean, since we changed it to thermium, at least it's working now. We made it through there. We dug up some obsidian and built it up here into temp shift tiles to reset the temperature. And this. Still running at... Yeah, they're running a bit low again, but I mean, look at the temperature of this, down to 276. You're dormant. We got to be careful because they will come and grab igneous rock. So we've got to be a little bit careful letting them in. We need to do a bit of a dig. And yeah, we're slowly freezing the center. By freezing, I mean, 1,000 degrees, but We can hand bale this magma right up here if we want to, next to the spike. We need a lot more diamond if we're going to build this spike down to the base. Hopefully we can find some diamond in space that we can go and harvest. Use diamond to harvest diamond, or another map that we can land on. Yeah. Let's pop the toasty. Managed to dig our way. We even put a triage crop down there. Managed to dig our way down the side and just snatch some niobium. I think we left in a hurry. I like to get in here and figure out what's going on. Get that archaic tech that's left lying around. But that will be it for one more session. I thank you for joining me. If you are watching this later on YouTube, I'd really appreciate a like. Subscribe if you can. Watching this on Twitch, I'd really appreciate a follow if that's possible. Other than that, remains for me to say, have a lovely day. I hope you are well. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for coming. And that is Marco out. Cheers.